All right, we're live.
Oh, hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello.
My keys.
Oh shit, no, not live. Hold on,
What?
I forgot to check. Now we're live.
Oh,
Hey.
hello.
So hey, do you want to know something?
Tell me about it.
These advertising companies they will market certain products by gender.
Sure.
So you'll have like shaving cream for men and women, and like there's literally.
All right.
Hey, how's it going?
Bye, Mario
who was
Tennis.
that?
Musa FGC.
Oh, thank you so much.
That was fast. We just went live.
That might have been leftover from
so-
yesterday.
I don't think that happens.
Oh, then never mind.
Where I was going with that was that there's some companies that they'll sell things based on gender.
Mhm.
So like they'll sell shaving cream for men and women.
Right.
The only difference is that like maybe the thing for women smells like flowers, and like but the men's thing is like $3 cheaper.
That is not actually true.
Um,
It's not just that they smell different. There's also different oils in it because women's skin and men's skin have different textures.
Mhm.
So those oils cost more.
right. But even so, like I mean, I just know from personal experience. They're practically the same thing.
Right.
That's
right.
because men's skin are naturally more oily.
Right.
So we don't need those oils, while most women do. That's why they're more expensive because they have
Right.
more ingredients.
But I should say also that
And
just about every woman I've been
If
with
you
is
want to
just
save
like, hey,
money and you're female,
It's same
just
shit.
buy the male version.
and that's what I was just gonna say. Every woman I've been with is like, it's the same shit.
It's the same.
It's practically the same shit. Like these extra
Sure.
things don't help.
Why don't
The
they
point I
help?
was gonna make though is that
The pink
there
tax is
are-
one of the dumbest arguments I've ever seen.
there are some things that they just started like marketing to men for no reason,
Yeah.
just besides the fact that they're doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like donuts exist, right?
I don't believe
And
you.
they're fucking tasty.
I,
Donuts
Anybody
for
can eat
men?
anybody can eat a goddamn donut,
I agree.
but
with you.
some places sell bro nuts. Donuts for dudes.
Oh, you
Maybe
should-
they're
Donuts are already for dudes.
yeah, but maybe they
Wait a
like I said,
second.
different ingredients for different purposes. Maybe they're high in protein.
They
and-
aren't.
What is that high in? Everyone can use protein.
Oh, high
don't know.
protein for dudes. What? Is somebody jizzing on him?
Holy shit!
I
What is
don't
some
know.
bro giving his bro a bro job and then his
I would. You
jizzing
shouldn't-
on the donut?
No
He's eating
matter-
a bro nut? Is that what's happening, Jay?
Maybe it's made with muscle
I'm
milk.
fucking triggered, and we just started.
Hey, come on, man! You got.
Maybe it's made with muscle milk.
Maybe it's Maybelline. You don't fucking know, Jay. You don't work for the Bro Nut Factory.
You shouldn't eat anything called bro nuts.
Bro
no matter
nuts
who you
make
are.
me go nuts.
Powdered Bro Nuts make me.
I don't know where I am here.
I'm triggered, is what I am.
Hey, come on, man!
Hey,
You're better than this.
NCR7, how's it going? What kind of schoolwork are you doing, and can I help you?
Yeah. Don't forget to carry the 2, subtract the 5.
Yes.
You know.
And take it down to Funky Town.
Yeah, take it down to Browntown.
KDZ keeps trying to get me to buy Mario Tennis.
Do it.
I hear it's really good.
It's fucking hype.
Yeah, but he can buy it.
It doesn't have a Switch.
I mean,
He can
still
have
buy
Cody
it.
buy it.
Oh, that's true. Cody's right out there too. NCR7. Are you Jordan? Did you change your name to Jordan? Can you for me?
And if you do change your name, can you tell? Yeah, high school's over. The Jack's Mannequin, something corporate is where I'm going with this.
Who's Jack's mannequin?
So the singer of something corporate did like a solo project called Jack's Mannequin.
Okay.
Like you know, some people they'll be a solo act, but they're a band.
Yeah.
So or like they'll have like a band name and they'll make it like they're a band. Like Panic at the Disco was pretty much that now. So is I think the Killers at this point.
Really? Killer?
Yeah, I think it's just Brandon Flowers at this point. But Panic at the Disco is literally just Brendan Urie and he plays all the instruments.
Oh, right. At the shows.
Hoodie!
And
Hey, Hootie and the Blowfish.
who's the guy from?
No, that's actually a joke. No,
Let me agree with you.
what's the
the guy that did Sail.
AWOL Nation?
Thank you. That's one guy.
What's the name of the guy from Hootie?
Darius Rucker.
Darius Rucker. Darius Rucker gets so mad when people call him Hootie.
Right.
He's like, I'm not Hootie. That's just the name of the band. I'm Darius Rucker.
Yeah, but who were the Blowfish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Funny story about Hootie and the Blowfish. When I was younger, just like I would just kind of take like names of things and like either flip them around or put them together. Like I would make the whatever the thing is and flip some words around and you know, new meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as a kid, like, oh, Hootie and the Blowfish. Well, you know, Hootie blows fish.
Who does blowfish?
Yeah, but my mom would be like, don't say that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, now I'm older, and I'm like, that's funny. I
Look
was
at
talking
me.
about this guy named Hootie.
I was a comedy genius.
He was giving oral to some fish. Ah,
Can you?
yeah, he really likes fish things.
I heard that. Can I roast you? Are we talking like rotisserie? Because that'd be pretty nice.
I mean, I'm not pork.
This way.
I'm also not a giant.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also not a giant rotisserie.
You could be.
I could be if I.
If you eat a really long stick and don't give up.
Ooh, never give up. Oh, speaking of never giving up, right? I have one.
I don't know about this.
I have like one major goal in life.
Yeah, it's the soccer.
Oh, no, well, so I was gonna say was it was to smoke a ton of pot and then jerk off and not fall asleep. Like that's my goal in life.
Whoa.
Like try it.
Fucking Mr.
No, try it. I bet
Mr.
you,
High Aspirations
right?
here.
Try it. I bet you can't do it. And if you can, you deserve to be a fucking Navy SEAL. All
Oh,
right?
can I be a Navy SEAL right now,
Yeah.
please?
Just smoke a ton of pot, jerk off, and try not to fall asleep.
Okay, later. Don't rush me.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Why are you rushing me? Alright, watch this.
Tristan, what kind of waffles are you eating? NCR, that's awesome that you changed your name. But we weren't looking to stalk you.
Yeah, man. Where are we?
Well,
Oh, man, you don't know. Got so many cool things to do, including stalking NCR7.
Follow me.
yeah, Tristan, what kind of waffles are you eating? Is it just like regular ass waffles or like?
Oh, don't eat ass waffles.
I mean, what if you're really into that? What if
Whoa!
that's your kink?
I can control two people!
That's really dizzying. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like, I woke up this morning and then went to leave the house and was like, I should have made waffles.
Oh, shit.
You know what was terrible, though? Because I had that craving all day. Like,
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got to Dunkin' to go get coffee.
And you saw all their pastries.
They have a waffle sandwich.
What's in the middle of the sandwich?
I believe it's egg. I believe it's bacon, or it's cheese, egg, and then brown sugar maple bacon.
What?
Yeah. I was like, I kind of want that,
Right.
but I could
right.
not justify spending over $5 on that tiny ass sandwich.
Why is it tiny? It's a waffle. Why is it a tiny sandwich?
It's a tiny waffle sandwich.
I don't get that.
I don't get it either. I don't understand why like waffle sandwiches like that are so expensive at places.
I don't get it.
You know what's really good though?
Waffle sandwiches.
I was gonna say chicken and waffles.
Oh, chicken and waffles?
Mhm.
You're shooting for the stars, man.
But like, you know what? Like, because after having chicken and waffles and it being fucking delicious, I'm like, I like waffles.
That'll put you right to sleep.
And the idea of putting syrup on like fried chicken
Yeah.
is incredible. But I'm like, but why the fuck do I need to order chicken and waffles for that? Let me just order some wings and put some fucking syrup on it because I'm a goddamn heathen and I want diabetes apparently.
Well, usually wings have a sauce already, so you're just adding sauce on sauce.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I do like to get like the breaded wings. Like I'll get them just like without sauce.
Yeah.
Get them breaded, get them well done, so like they're super crunchy,
Oh, yeah.
like super crispy. Throw some fucking maple syrup on that bitch.
Well,
You know what I mean?
you're cruising for some diabetes.
Cruising for a bruising.
Look at this guy.
I like that you weren't even close to shooting.
You don't have to be close to shoot him.
So I don't know if you
To
know
shoot
this or
someone else
not.
close to you.
Rebecca Chambers is a fucking badass
You know, I heard that.
because she's
Oopsie.
by the time you meet her in Resident Evil 1,
Yeah.
and by that I mean it's the same thing here. She's 18 years old and she's on like this special ops team. Like she's a special ops medic at 18.
What?
So she's either incredible or stars are really fucking stupid. And they're like, we just need to fill a spot. Get her in there.
You know what? I heard that she's a member of Stars.
I hear that too.
So you can just go and have your great opinions. Take that.
No, I'll take it right to the bank.
Yeah, take it.
I'll cash it.
Open that shit. Look
Yeah,
at that.
do it. I watched you do it.
Hell
Did you
yeah,
die last
silver
time
ring.
we played? I forgot.
Absolutely.
where you were.
Yeah, absolutely, I died last time. I died trying to do the train thing. It exploded, or I got eaten. I forget. There's a time limit.
I mean, I don't like any of those things you
I was
just said.
stressing out. I don't know if I want to pick up this knife. I guess I will for now.
Do it.
Because I got space.
Why don't you pick up the knife?
I don't know.
Probably affirmative action JK. What does JK stand for?
Justin Kelly,
Ooh.
your old friend.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I know. Well, Tristan knows.
Actually, the last time I saw him, I think, was when our buddy Jim Jam was moving to Florida.
Oh yeah.
We had like a big send-off for him.
Why did that happen? Why was that thing
Why
happening?
did we have a send-off for him? 'Cause
Yeah.
we weren't
Yeah.
gonna see him for a while.
Yeah.
It was a bummer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, we were happy that he was like, because he was like, I fucking hate this. He's like, I hate this state. Like, he was like super depressed about everything.
Oops.
He was like, I got an opportunity out in Florida, or Florida.
Oh, I love that state.
Yeah. So he
Oh.
got covered in bugs.
I hate these leeches. Can I take this herb?
Scorpions. You can get it
Let's just
now.
use it then,
Do it.
because
I believe in you.
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's just fine. But yeah, we like threw a big surprise thing for him. That
Was he surprised?
well, we threw a bunch of streamers at him. So
Oh, like that's you threw him at him. I don't know.
in indie wrestling, there's
you threw
like
a couple of streamers at them. So like Maximilian and
No, not him.
Dr. Disrespect, that you threw it at him.
So yeah, so we actually flew like Maximilian and like the Super Best Friends and like a bunch of other like YouTube and Twitch streamers.
How strong are
We
you
hired
guys?
we hired a bunch of them, and then when he showed up, we just threw them like lawn darts at him.
How strong are you?
Strong enough.
That's so strong.
Yeah, like I'm just strong enough for what the narrative needs.
I am very impressed with your strength in this story.
Oh, thank you.
Ain't no problem.
Yeah, like I did a lot of push-ups for
That's true.
like think about the highest number of push-ups you can do.
Okay, I'm thinking of it.
I did like 10 more than that.
Oh shit!
Right?
You did 10.
No, but like the joke, I guess, was as like a sign of respect in Japan, people would throw streamers at their favorite wrestler. So that became like a thing on the indies, because like Fighting Spirit or something, I guess. So like,
Oh, Fighting Spirit.
right. So people would throw streamers at their their favorite wrestlers as a sign of respect. So Jim showed up, and then we played a bunch of Jim showed up, and we played some like wrestling theme song to a bunch of fucking streamers on.
That's great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Open up.
Did anybody here want Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for the Vita? People got so salty over the cancellation of that version. Nope, I didn't. Because I was like, why would I want that? I can get it on the PlayStation 4.
But did you get it on the PlayStation 4?
I did. I've got Curse of the Moon and Bloodstained Ritual.
None of these people have save ribbons. I'm probably going to need a save ribbon eventually, right?
Do you still have that knife?
I'm trying to remember. Where is the first aid spray? I kind of want it. Right? But I still need the, what's it called? I thought there was a thing in here that I needed. Whoa! What was that noise?
Combo Night's now hosting us for 4 people.
Oh, that's great.
Thanks, Combo
what
Night.
was that noise? Is
That
like
was
the-
really loud.
That was
Yeah.
the you're now getting hosted by somebody else noise.
What?
It was
What's-
also a zombie.
What song
So-
was that?
That was some
Oh, man. I like it when Tim Allen explains streaming things to us.
Hey Tim, what was that noise? Tim, how much coke were you on?
Oh, man. You shouldn't drink straight mixer.
Didn't he go to jail for like 3 years?
Tim Allen?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, I think he was a snitch.
He definitely plea bargained. What's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, this is where I was.
Testified against the people he was with, I think,
Yeah.
and then was on probation for a while. I don't know if he went to jail though, but look it up because I don't remember.
All right.
Hey, who was that, Jay?
All right.
Dead Link.
Thank you so much for the follow, Deadlink.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though your link is dead, we're sorry about that.
Jay, who's that?
Oh, jeezy.
Kalara.
Thanks so much for the follow.
I'm being attacked by slugs.
Hey Jay, is there a way that you can have that pop up on the screen over here?
No.
Is there a way that we can see that at all?
Yes.
What up? Ah. Yeah, get better eyes. Ah, look at us.
Look at us not having 2020
On
vision.
October 2nd, 1978, Allen was arrested in Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport for possession of over 1.5 pounds of cocaine.
That's so much
Holy
cocaine.
guacamole.
That's a lot of cocaine.
It's a guacamole amount of cocaine.
He testified against other dealers in exchange for 3 to 7 years rather than life.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's fair.
Didn't he only serve like a year and a half or something?
2 years, 4 months.
And got out on good behavior.
Yeah, he was behaving really well.
I mean, I saw him do that on Home Improvement.
He improved. So
How's it going, Mr. Invincible?
I'm pretty sure. How come I can't open this? I'm pretty sure that's where a thing
I
was.
mean, the plea bargain life to 2 years and 4 months. That's a fantastic deal.
So that's because Schedule 1 drugs are fucking weird in this country. It's pretty much that like federally, like the federal government decides that they have no, like, there's nothing positive about it. So if you're caught with it, they just fuck you essentially.
Oh man, that's no good.
Which is weird because marijuana's on that list. Still.
Why I didn't go out the door? I'm really struggling here. Struggling. Maybe.
Struggle City right now.
I'm Struggle City right now. I'm sorry about that. You
Oh,
know,
dude,
it's been a week. Been playing a lot of Dragon
It's
Quest.
been 1 week since I played this game.
Yeah. Dragon Quest is a much less involved game action-wise. Like, you know, it's an RPG. So I don't have to press as many buttons.
Yeah, I mean, my problem, I've been playing a lot of Western RPGs lately.
Yeah.
And then trying to jump into Persona 5 when I'm, like, dead tired and stressed out. That's not the time you want to play that fucking game.
Oh, no. That is a perfect cocktail for awesome.
Like,
This
you know
is
what I
what I
dislike
wanted.
the most?
What?
When you're going to ambush somebody, and right as you hit X to ambush them, they turn around and you don't ambush them and you punch them in the face, and now
Yeah.
they fucking kill you.
Yeah, you gotta watch out.
That's the worst part of that game for me.
You just gotta get off your high horse and kill those monsters, man.
But I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4. I'm slowly falling in love with that game, even though it does a lot of things that aren't Fallout,
Yeah.
and then does a lot of things that, like, a lot of new things that fit right in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I love it. It's really good. I really like
I
that game.
agree.
And I'm playing I'm wanting to play a lot of Divinity 2. That's definitely something we should do off stream and do some ridiculous bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
Chat room.
Hey, it's Project Boku.
How's it going, Project Bogo?
There's a chat room. If you want to see the events, you can click the. That's not.
That's Chat Labs. You clicked on Chat Labs.
That's hashtag Chat Labs.
Oh man, I'm so excited for Chat Labs. I can't wait for the Chat Labs update.
I love Chat Labs. I don't know about you.
The other tab has the events.
Ooh. Okay, so we either hit Twitch Chat or Chat Labs.
Or the.
Recent
No,
events.
no, no.
They'll get
Oh,
tab.
oh, the tab itself,
There's
okay.
a tab, man. We lost the chat though. Been working on DLC of what, Mr. Invincible? We lost the chat.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost a bunch
Fallout
of the chat.
4.
So, hey, Deadlink. Hey, Kalara. Hey, Combo Knight.
Hey everybody.
Hey, everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
Wow, that's a great song. Wow.
I feel like I'm like one of the I feel like the last of the Mohicans here, because like I'm one of the only people left
You're
on the
white?
planet that's still
You know
You're
Kevin
Daniel
Costner?
Day-Lewis?
yeah. How'd you know? That's still that will still reference the Strong Bad emails.
You're a rare breed, man.
The ugly one. How do you not love Teen Girl Squad?
Oh, I love Teen Girl Squad.
Jackson, did you hear about Article 13? I don't
Yes,
know what the
you've
fuck that
asked
is.
me about Article 13 like 14 times in the past 2 weeks.
I don't know what that is.
No, let's just. I didn't.
fact,
Like,
you-
no spoilers. I
In
haven't.
fact,
I haven't
you
read
asked
Articles
me
1 through
about
12.
Article 13 2 months ago when it was first brought up.
It passed. I don't know what passed.
Article
No, he's talking
13.
about his stones.
And that's what I was about to say. Like I don't know if Article 13 passed.
Article
I know the Stones
13
passed,
basically.
No, I haven't read Articles 1 through 12. No spoilers.
As well as a train almost
Article
3 miles
13 makes
That's
memes
irrelevant.
illegal.
God damn it, Jay. We just
What
told you
about?
we didn't
Oh,
spoilers.
come on. What about modes
Destroy the train completely.
or ranges?
In Europe.
How far away are you from the nearest
UK.
branch line?
That's fucking bizarre. How do you make Photoshop illegal? And like what then constitutes a meme? Like I don't even want to fucking talk about this because like that's
Well, no. The
That's
law doesn't
semantics?
say memes are illegal. It says other stuff, and what it means is memes are going to be illegal.
Hell yeah.
Like
so.
in the
Photoshop's
UK, you
illegal.
can't post anything offensive online anymore.
I'm glad we live in America then.
Yes.
How's it going, Tekken? See, we live in America where you
they
can say whatever
also
you want.
passed Article 11.
Oh, come on. I'm still on 2. I got
Jay,
2.
he hasn't read Articles
just
1
got
to 10,
to 2.
and then you spoiled 13 for him. So
I
now,
know.
So now he's like, "Why the fuck am I gonna read this?" Like, you ruined an
shit.
entire series for him.
Article 11 is
Here we
the
go.
link tax.
What fucking? How many rupees am I spending?
Roger.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, Jay, he can only say Princess Zelda in so many timelines.
I just got the wooden sword, bro.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting taxed on.
Yeah,
it.
he's got the wooden sword, the Deku shield,
I
maybe that
know.
Deku stick.
I
You don't know.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
He hasn't even been to Hyrule yet.
I got a slingshot.
Yeah. He's hanging out with the Deku kids. He's high-fiving them.
Gonna take away my horse.
Yeah.
Which I stole, by the way.
You
Because
did.
I played a song.
Yeah.
And I took it from their ranch. They
Yeah.
didn't tell me I could do that.
Right. I mean, that guy was that rancher was kind of a jerk.
I'm a criminal.
You are.
I'm a criminal.
And you fought his fucking chicken.
I will fucking fight every chicken.
You did. You fought his chicken, and all its friends showed up.
Crash.
So you put your mouthpiece in.
I gotta stop.
Got
this
into a
thing.
fight with a bunch of chickens.
I'll put my mouth where my piece is.
Yeah. I've seen you do it.
Okay, how they break the controls. This is what I didn't read last time.
The last vote was the delay, and now I'll have another vote this spring. You know what? That's the UK, and I don't really care what they're doing.
First
I'm gonna be honest. Because we live in America, and we live in a country where I can say that. And I
We
can
live
roast
in
you
a
for it.
society.
We don't live in a country.
We live in a society.
Rear deck of the fifth card.
Could you
activates
say we live
as-
in societies on societies?
Card, this is supply power. Both sets of controls.
Because we very much are a tribal
Can't
culture.
just
You know what I mean?
lock. Enter the. What is the code though?
You have to read Article 7 to figure that out.
Shit.
I know.
See, it says enter the code in the back, right?
Enter the code, the driver's compartment.
No, this is too
You read
complicated.
the brake manual.
Who will stay behind? I think I sent Rebecca behind last time, right? And that went not well. So I think I'll because what's his Billy has a
I'll
shotgun.
go over to the back deck.
I
And
mean,
manipulate the
Mr.
control
Invincible,
panel
how
to
does
the
something
brake.
in the UK
And you
affect
apply
more
the brake
than
from
the UK?
here, okay?
All right. Billy,
Because the
What?
internet is international,
be careful.
Yeah.
and Barack Obama, in his infinite wisdom, surrendered ICANN to the United Nations.
I like that you say that. Like, yeah, fucking Obama did it. It was just him. He had like nobody else to talk to. Like there wasn't anything else involved. It was just him by himself. It was like, you know what? You can fucking have this thing. Give me my controller. I'm bombing Syria. Like, it's just him.
Yeah, he,
Like, it's
So-
just him. And everything good that's happening is just Trump. It's just Trump by himself.
it was just
Yep.
Tim.com.
He's got nothing else to do, and he's hanging out with Kim.com.
Kim.com.
Hey, Kim.com, where are all my vacation pictures?
Oh, dude, I love vacations. Tell
Well,
me
the
more.
link tax would never pass in America.
Yeah, because nobody uses rupees over here.
That's true. And I don't even own a horse.
Do you know what the link tax is? No joke.
No.
The link
Is
tax.
that the tax you have to pay to get a ferry in a bottle?
It's a tax on fences.
It's a tax for those fucking pots I destroyed.
Yeah.
So when I leave and come back, they come back. It's fine.
The link tax requires you to get a license to link to other websites from your website.
That's gross.
Yeah, that would never pass in America because
That's how everybody makes money.
exactly. So like, you mean I can't link to the New York Times without paying for a license to link to the New York Times? Well, then I'm not going to link to the New York Times, and the New York Times dies because no one's reading it anymore. That would never work in America.
No.
I think I know what to do. I think I understand.
You need to read articles 1 through 6.
Hell no, they've been spoiled. I'm done. I'm done educating myself. Everything's been spoiled. It's all a sham.
So I saw a thing on the internet, right?
I disagree.
Some dude was so pissed at the Nike thing going on.
I don't know what's going on.
So Nike signed Colin Kaepernick to a sponsorship deal, and people are just like freaking the fuck out.
Why?
I don't know. Really just a giant misunderstanding. But my favorite part is
I
so
think-
people are burning their Nike clothes, right?
Okay.
There's a dude online
It's still
who was
advertising.
like
It's free advertising.
exactly, which Nike actually put out like a limited edition like flame print shoe.
Yeah.
So like at the start it's just like at like the tip of the shoe
Yeah.
it's like regular, and the farther it goes like it looks like it's being burned away. Like the design's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I don't believe that the outrage is just that they hired Colin Kaepernick. I
But,
mean, you can hire anyone you want. I think the outrage is the fact that they're making the claims that Colin Kaepernick sacrificed everything.
I mean it's
That he did some great sacrifice.
right. Where I was
Which-
going with
which-
this though.
I mean, the argument people had against Colin Kaepernick is about the
Yeah, you're-
what he's doing. Like the mean troops or whatever that fought for America.
I don't think it demeans troops.
Well,
Why
I'm,
does it
I'm
demean
not
troops?
saying it
Right,
does.
yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
this is the argument people have.
Right. No, I hear you.
And having him do the ad saying sacrifice, just do it, sacrifice everything, blah blah blah, is demeaning the sacrifices of the military who died. They actually sacrificed everything.
Right. I mean,
And it's the thread that's been going on the entire time.
Right.
People complaining that what Colin Kaepernick was doing was demeaning to the troops.
Right.
And if you follow that thread and agree with that thread, again, I'm not saying it is. I'm
Right.
just saying what I see.
I totally know what you're saying.
I don't
Then
get it. What,
the
does he
whole-
shit talk to the troops? I don't understand.
Yeah, he was pretty much just like, hey, everybody in Vietnam.
Yeah, I don't get it. But
Yeah.
even in Vietnam, people are like, everyone in Vietnam, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't
No, but see,
understand.
that's the thing. Colin Kaepernick's doing it again.
I don't understand.
He's like, fuck Vietnam, fuck our troops,
I
fuck
don't-
JFK. Trump's hair's bad.
I don't understand.
I'm taking a knee during the national anthem because I'm stealthy as fuck. Like, no, but Jay, I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you follow that thread, it's basically doubling down and a bigger insult than the kneeling was.
Right. And I wouldn't even say that the kneeling was an insult to them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying people
Right.
who are complaining about it.
Right. No, I get it. I mean, my favorite thing is the memes. Because we
Oh,
got...
the memes are glorious.
Yeah, because we got, this is sometimes, or like they have the sacrifice everything. But it's a picture of World of Warcraft. And instead of saying just do it, it says let's do this.
Oh my god, and it's Leroy Jenkins?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Do I have
love
to
the
get
memes. The memes have been fantastic.
That one's great. There's another one of one of the aliens from Mars Attacks, and it's just. There's
Yeah.
the same one with Beaker, and it's just me.
Basically, the ad has a specific format, so everyone's just copying that format.
Yeah, oh, it's great.
It's hilarious.
Where
It's the
I-
best thing about it.
Where I was going with this though is like some hardcore like crazy conservative
Roger. I'll put
was
the brake
like
on now.
I'm going. He was like he didn't want to wear Nike anymore, like because he was so offended. So he's wearing his fucking Nike shoes, and he lights them on fire while
While he's
saluting an
wearing
American
them?
flag. Yes.
Well, he's an idiot.
Yes.
And that's what we call Darwinism.
Yes. So they rush him to the hospital, and he's like, he's taking a picture on his phone and posting that shit to Twitter now. Like 2 hours later, going, "Now I'm in the hospital," and then an hour
Thanks,
later,
Nike.
and then an hour later, he's like, "Oh, he's like, some of the rubber might have fused to my feet. So the doctors say I might lose my feet." What a fucking moron! Like that wasn't like I wasn't saying that to be funny. I'm saying that that's a thing that happened.
People are stupid.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just
I'm
had
super-
to
I'm
do,
sorry, I'm
I
super
had to count
triggered
numbers.
tonight.
No,
Like,
it's fine.
I'm yelling about bro nuts, and I'm talking about dumb people lighting their feet on fire. The whole gender marketing thing pisses me off. Because, like, bananas! Bananas are fucking tasty! They're high in potassium!
They are. They're good for you.
You know, they start going bad, you make banana bread out of it. They're versatile as fuck!
They're very good. Yeah.
There's no time that you should get a banana!
no why they
Banana?
call it a
Yeah!
banana?
Instead of it being yellow, it's fucking, like, steel grating!
Okay.
Phenomena.
I'm fine with bananas as long as they advertise high in potassium.
Brotassium?
Yeah.
Really, they should have.
I mean, if they're not doing that, they're fucking up.
they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. That's
Well,
the
then
problem.
they're fucking up.
Right.
They have no one to blame but themselves. Because you're already eating bro nuts, and I don't know who wants to put bro nuts in their mouth.
Rebecca.
Like anyone, any decent human being.
People that really want to play a mouth-based video game.
No, but even if you're into that, like bro nuts, something called bro nuts.
Yeah, do you really want to be?
Do you want to put something called bro nuts in your mouth?
Do you? On a scale
Do
of 1
you?
to 10?
We have to find a way out.
Like, and if you do, you won't tell anyone about it.
I mean,
Like, even if it's something like, okay, people know, oh, like you suck dick, whatever, right?
Tranquilly-
But you don't tell anyone. Like, yeah, I ate a bro nut. It's like that's something you can keep behind closed doors.
you would go to your CEO in the morning. You'd kick open his door and be like, "Hey, boss man,
Yeah.
I love to gargle balls in my mouth," but you wouldn't tell him.
You ate a bro nut.
No,
That is
never.
That is disgraceful.
"Hey, boss man, I banged your wife last night," but you wouldn't tell him you ate a bro nut.
No, absolutely not. It's disgusting, shameful.
Hey, bro. I nut in your wife.
But did you get any bro nuts?
Question for you:
Yeah.
what do you hate more, bro nuts or amalgams?
Oh, definitely amalgams. But I'm just, bro nuts. I don't understand. Why would you eat anything called bro nuts?
What if an amalgam ate a Bronut?
Oh, they would be the worst.
And it was an amalgam of Nathan Prescott's. Am I just like throwing all the things you hate?
No, it's fine. I just feel.
Who do you hate more, Nathan Prescott or Bronuts?
Oh,
Although I kind of feel like Nathan Prescott is a Bronut.
he is. Anything new? No, Mr. Invincible.
Anything new? Just me getting mad at things.
Yeah, Ed's is super mad. He's
I'm really triggered tonight. I'm
he's
sorry.
so triggered. You know, it's gonna happen. It's okay.
Like I'm triggered at Bronuts. I'm triggered at that course I'm taking.
don't.
I mean, but that's fair, right?
All right, Tristan.
Have a good night, Tristan. I hope you enjoyed your waffles.
I do hope so. I think they're probably delicious. Did you have them with syrup? Or just have dry waffles?
You
That's
know
a
what?
thing. It's a thing.
The only time that I'm all right with dry waffles is if I've got like peanut butter. So I guess they're technically not dry.
Yeah.
Just throw peanut butter on them. But you know what's fucking tasty?
What?
I'll take the because I have these power waffles.
Power waffles?
Yeah.
They
they've got-
conduct electricity?
No, but they're like really high in protein. It's like I think it's like anywhere between like 7 and 10 grams of protein per
Oh,
waffle.
cheesy. All right.
So I'll throw like natural peanut butter on it. You know, the kind you got to stir, and it's got all the peanuts in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the
So-
oil on top?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So
Other
like,
syrup.
you stir it through. So I throw some of that on there. So like it's already melting when I'm putting that on there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of syrup now. So like it's not super like just like. I guess chewy's not the right word, but you know like
The Umbrella
natural
Research
peanut butter is
Center?
like super dry.
It is.
So like just a little bit of syrup then to kind of get everything going. So good. So much
Sounds
protein.
good. I do like how this game, the cutscenes look a little bit worse than the actual game.
She is terrifying in these cutscenes. Oh look, it's
The
JFK.
first general manager, Dr. James
Oh,
Marcus.
it's James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
I'm a member of
What about the name?
Stars.
Technically, it's
I'm
Wesker's employee.
unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto.
Okay. Let's think
Obedience
about it.
breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity.
Okay.
Unity breeds power.
All right.
Power is life.
I'm pretty
Who are
sure
you?
everything he. I'm pretty sure
It
he's
was
just a
I
Sith.
who
Like I'm pretty sure
scattered the
that's like the Sith code.
T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train too.
Oh, this
What?
guy.
Revenge on Umbrella.
Doesn't that kind of retcon a bunch of shit if he's the one that let the virus loose?
We don't know yet. That might just be a Wesker clone. Look at them dance.
They do it. They are kind of adorable when they dance.
Dr. Marcus?
Wait, is that Dr. Marcus?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped
Dr.
them,
Marcus was murdered by an umbrella.
didn't you?
Huh?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stay here, Alex. You're psychotic and stuff. How do I see the map? I forget how to see the map. Let's see. No, that's not it. No. I think I found the map button. There it is. There's a save point down there. Maybe I'll go save it, even though Alex is hurting kind of a bit. It's okay. What is this? No. I'll figure it out. Here we go. Oh,
What am I calling the stream tonight?
bullets. This game fucks with the RE timeline. Oh.
I hear that some of this is canon. Not all things.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take some of this and combine
Like this
them.
game does. This game pulls a Marvel where like. You know, like DC will do a bunch of shit, and then like every like 10 to 15 years, they just take the stuff that worked, get rid of the stuff that didn't, and then they do an event, and then stretch everything out. You know,
Yeah.
like this is the new timeline.
Yeah, absolutely.
Marvel just like compounds everything.
Oh yeah.
So they'll be like, this is the thing that happened. So like new X-Men was a thing in like 2001, 2002.
Right.
It was like around the same time the movie came out. So there was a new character named Zorn, and then he was revealed to be Magneto. And then somebody,
Okay.
and then like another writer
Zorn's
jumped in and was
Magneto.
like, "Nope, Zorn's not Magneto. Zorn's actually this other person." And then another writer jumped in and was like, "Nope, Zorn's actually Magneto."
Oh,
And then
Zorn's
somebody else was like, "Nope, he's not, and Zorn's dead now. Stop doing this."
Zorn's Magneto.
No.
The thing I like about this game is I can just kind of leave ink ribbons by the machines I use them at.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just leave them on the ground.
That's cool. But my point is that apparently this game does like convoluted retcons like that, where it's like
So do you think
some of the stuff happens, other stuff does, and I'm pretty sure Wesker's Magneto.
Wesker? I was gonna say Rebecca's Magneto.
Ooh, maybe she. Oh, yeah. You know what?
She could be.
I think you're right.
Oh man, it's a mansion. I'm excited to be in a mansion.
You know, well, why does it have to be a mansion? Why can't it be a womansion?
Whoa. Mansion. That's what I say when I say
It's
mansion.
fucking gender marketing here.
Gender marketing.
It's bullshit.
I'm so confused, man.
No taxation without representation, bro.
Oh. Who's taxing you? Oh shit.
My life. It's very
Oh,
taxing.
It's very taxing. It sounds like it's very stressful. Like, if I were to judge you solely based on the things you've been talking about today, I'd be like, whoa, Ed, you need to scale back a few couple notches.
I'm sorry.
Just take it back.
I'm
Nope,
trying.
everything's going to be okay, man.
I hope so.
Everything's going to be
I get
okay.
really worried about the future sometimes. You know?
Hey, man, the rapper?
No, I meant myself, like the actual future, not so much the hip hopper. You know?
Yeah, not him. Oh, jeez, there's the thing over there. See him? Oh, jeezy, what is that thing?
Yeah, it's gross.
I don't like it. I'm leaving.
He was doing the Bernie, son.
I am Groot.
He was kind of Groot-like.
He looked kind of like
Groot-like.
if you took Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's and mashed him up with one of the weird monsters from Resident Evil 7.
Hit with
God,
Molotovs?
who the hell approved this new Chrome design?
I did.
Ooh.
So ugly.
Yeah. I was like, throw it at me, Google. I approve all of this. I'm an artist. I will not compromise my vision. And that's what I said to MrGoogle.com. Watch this. I think I
Is he anything?
look at this. Look at this. Boom.
Yo, that is sick.
Yeah, man.
Is MrGoogle.com anything like Kim.com?
Yes, absolutely. Except, you know, one I talk to, one I don't. And I'll give you 7 guesses.
Is Jackie Chan one of these people?
Absolutely. That's not one of the options.
You know what's funny as hell? Speaking of,
What? Wait.
So
You co-opted my thing.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
No,
I
so-
actually I didn't have a thing. You just my choices.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
just. Hey, fire with you. No, it's fine. I mean, I love to talk about.
I don't know. So, let me answer your
Kid.com
question.
or Google.
So do you talk to Kim.com? Because if you do, can you
Yeah,
get my
no.
vacation tickets back, please?
I told you the answer was Google.com. That's why I
Oh,
talked to
I'm
you.
sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
How is MrGoogle.com?
Well, doing great after the Chromebook redesign. Did I say Chromebook? Yeah.
Hey, hacker, pull the mic out of your mouth. a bit.
Absolutely. I love eating.
Can you
mics.
pull the mic closer to you? Can you
Alright.
can you put it in your mouth? 'Cause I really what I want to hear is your uvula vibrating?
Yeah, that's what my doctor tells me. My doctor's like, "Yo, can you put this in your mouth?" I'm like,
I want
"Sure,
to hear
doc.
your uvula vibrate.
Sure, doc. Whatever you say."
What
gonna
if
be
he's
the
trying
big
to put a
bucks.
bro nut in your mouth?
Oh no! Well then
I
I'm
will
gonna
find a new doctor.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I don't want to deal with this zombie.
No, I don't blame you.
What if he tries to put an amalgam in your mouth?
I don't know what that would involve, so I think I'll just stay away from it. I don't think that would hurt me, right? The steam would probably hurt me. How do I turn off the steam?
You right click on the bottom right there, and you just go to exit,
Sure.
and then it's like, hey, your game is still syncing.
Yeah.
Would you like to close anyway?
I-
And you're like, no, you can shut down after syncing.
No, I would say yes. I'm a rebel. Mr. Invincible wants me to hit the thing that I ran away from with Molotovs. But you know what? I think I'm fine. I have 6 Molotovs. I don't use any of them. I don't have to go back into that room. Guess I'll shoot this zombie. I think I killed him. Heard another zombie though.
Ow!
Ow.
Ow!
Yeah, get away from me. What am I doing here on health? Danger. Oh, jeez, I should probably use it. Dang it, what's it?
Does 3 o'clock on Sunday work for you?
Absolutely.
Whoa!
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 It got spooky in here.
Oh no!
Hey Google, set lights to streaming.
Why did that happen?
Hey Google, stop being so goddamn spooky.
Whoa! Now it got brighter in here. What's happening on Sunday, Mr. Invincible?
We are
Party at Mr. Invincible's house.
Woo!
Yeah. I need 2 blocks to carry a shotgun. What is happening?
Woo!
Okay, let's see what this
Woo.
shiny item over here. Yeah, woo, woo indeed. Take the black statue. Sure, I'll take the black statue.
Sorry, I'm looking for something.
Cronut deliveries. Now let's see. Can I climb up this thing? Sure. Let's climb up the ladder. Heard of the Big E? Maybe. Like the rapper? This guy came up.
I'm looking for something. Hold on.
Oh, jeezy. There's a lot of umbrella people here.
I hate umbrella people. You know what I mean?
Oh, jeezy. I'm getting cornered.
You heal.
Oh, jeezy. I think I'm good on heals. Yeah, I'm at caution. I'm fine. Deep fried cherry Kool-Aid. What is that?
What the fuck does that even mean, Mr.
I
Invincible?
don't know what those words mean together like that. I've heard them individually.
Right, like...
What does this look like? Big East Coast Fair? No, I don't think I've heard of Big East Coast Fair. Not super big in fairs, but you know.
So the name of the stream tonight is it wasn't vehicular manslaughter. It was assault with an Autobot.
Oh shit. There's healing items over there. I'll grab those later.
Grab them right now. You could
I
use
can't. I don't have space. Door is now unlocked. Oh, I unlocked the door.
No, I was recalling the story of Apollo getting mugged. And
Okay.
then him noticing that the thing that the guy hit him with wasn't a real gun. So he took it from him and mugged him back.
Right.
And by that I mean like he took it from him, hit the guy with it, and then pushed him and almost knocked him into traffic.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of this.
So one of our other friends had asked, they were like, "Wait, were you trying to kill him? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?" He was like, he had brought up like would that be considered vehicular manslaughter? He's like, "Well,
Right.
it's not like I jumped in the car.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I jumped in the car and tried to run him over. Like it's just this kind of happened all in one motion." And I was like, "Nah, it wasn't vehicular manslaughter. It's assault with an Autobot. Transform and roll out."
Roll out, man.
Oh, but I was gonna say before about Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
You know what was great?
Yeah.
So I don't remember what we were talking about, but it kind of segued into, because it was like, oh, this thing was really hard. I bet you can't do this, and it's like, I bet you can't do that. So I looked at my one coworker and was like, oh hey, like that's really difficult, but can you name 30 things that aren't Jackie Chan? So our one coworker didn't get the bit
Right.
and was like, what? And I'm like, it's really hard.
It's super hard.
And he's like, what? So my one coworker then goes, like, he just starts naming stuff.
Yeah.
And he gets to like 4 things, and he's like, Jackie Chan. God damn it! Like,
It's really hard to do.
so we're all laughing, and our one coworker's like, "What?" Like he doesn't get it.
Right.
So we're now going around the room.
What's to get?
Yeah. So, but we're going around the room, and nobody can name anything that isn't Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
It's so good. He eventually picked up on it, but like,
Eventually,
it
all
took
right.
him like 2 or 3, like
2 or 3 cycles.
well, not cycles around the room, but it was like
Hey Google, set lights
2 or 3 people were like,
Yeah. What's going on, Fat Pap?
"Hey, Fat Pap, let's go."
Hey, it's Fat Pap. Technical jargon. I feel like I'm constantly hurt in these games.
Technical jargon's like,
It's lots.
I feel like that's.
Candles burnt out. Look at this guy. Old man is holding a candle in his hand.
I don't like that. I don't like that dirty wizard.
I kind of like him.
Dude, you actually like that dirty wizard?
Absolutely.
Why? What did he do to you?
I don't know. He said if I told him all my passwords, he would tell me the secret of life.
Did he?
Yeah, he spit in my face.
Oh,
And he stole my identity.
what a jerk!
So technically, he spit in his own face.
That dirty wizard's not a nice.
So I don't
person.
feel bad about it.
I don't like him.
I think
Like,
he's cool.
I am not a fan of that guy even a little bit.
Well, I used to think very little of him, but now he's me, so I think he's pretty great.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey.
I mean, but I like you, but I don't like him.
Right, no, but he stole my identity, so he's me.
But just because he stole your identity doesn't mean he's you. He's masquerading as you.
No, that's how it works.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, America.
When you steal someone's identity, you have to roleplay as them for the rest of your
Oh.
life. It's very hard.
Oh man, that must really suck then if you're like, I'm doing this thing and then, you steal somebody's identity and now you're just a paladin for the rest of your life.
Yeah. It's really hard.
Yeah, like, dude, being lawful good after spending your entire life being like chaotic evil, not easy.
I mean, if you're lawful good, you're not stealing anyone's identity. You know?
Well, no, but that's the thing. Like, he wasn't.
Oh yeah, he was.
But the person's identity he stole now is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So now he has to be on the straight and narrow.
He does.
When he was stealing people's identities at first.
That's why you have to definitely do the research before you steal their
Here's a
identity.
question for you then.
Yeah.
If you're like some awful scumbag who now like steals a really great person's personality or identity, would you then give that identity back to the person you stole it from?
Oh, that is a good question.
Or are you just role playing as them for the rest of your life?
Yeah. Well, technically, yeah. If you're just them, you didn't steal an identity because you're them. You know?
But that's
how it
the
works.
question I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there's no identity to give back. You're them.
right. But you stole it.
Yeah, but now it's you.
I feel like both answers are right.
Yeah, there's nothing to give back.
You're
You
right.
take them over completely.
Well, no, you should totally give back. Like, especially if you like,
you can give back to the community.
Yeah, like you like make it out of that bad neighborhood you were part of, and like
Yeah.
you get real famous, you got a lot of money. Like, it's a good idea to give back to the community that
Absolutely.
like got you, made you who you were.
Yeah.
It's a really good idea.
Something written on the base. When good and evil are brought into balance. Oh, I know. Haha. Time to use
So
this.
let's say you stole somebody's identity who was like super rich and famous, and then you were looking to like. It's really good.
Just the meat.
But then so like, would you whose community would you give back to? Would you give back to your old community or the new one because you're now role playing as this person?
The only community you ever had. There's just one person.
But what if you don't know? Like, what if you don't have a lot of information on that community? Like, do you now have to do like research on this new role that you're masquerading? as,
Absolutely.
like-
That's why you have to do the research when you steal identities, or because you have a bunch of bills that you need to pay now.
Oh man, what happens to your old bills?
Oh, they go away.
Wait, so the person that you were no longer exists?
Yeah. The person you stole the identity from is basically a blank void. They're just nothing. They're a nothing person.
Well, no, but what happens to your old personality?
Yeah, it just goes away.
So wait, why doesn't the person now without the anything like this identityless person?
Yeah.
Why don't they just get your old identity? Is that something they can do? Can they just like are they like, oh man, I died in a video game,
Yeah.
but good thing there's this leather armor here that I can pick up. Do they just like equip your armor like your old personality like a shield?
No, it's not an identity swap. It's identity steal.
Okay, but what
Yeah.
happens? All right, but what happens if you identity swap with Captain Ginyu and then you body swap with somebody?
Yeah, but no one identity swaps. That's ludicrous. Unless you're the rapper Ludacris, I guess.
When
8:15.
When I move, you move. Just like that.
8:15. Yeah. Technically, a person that doesn't exist can't steal identity, you know?
Make up your own death of your old identity. Holy shit, Fat Pep knows what's going on.
Take the crank handle? Nah.
You gonna crank that?
Crank that.
You.
God, there's crows.
I don't like them.
I'm not a fan of crows.
Not a single bit. Not a fan.
I don't like looking at them. I don't like counting them. I don't like anything about crows.
I'm not a really big fan of counting crows.
Me either.
I do like that guy's voice though. It's really silly. Sha la 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 la. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Now I do.
Mr. Jones and Friends.
Jay knows what's up.
Is that Counting Crows?
Yes. This is.
I'm so sorry. Combo Knight says that song drives me crazy. No, not his sad face.
I
Got it.
hate that song.
Hit him with the smiley face.
Okay, hit him with that smiley face.
Hit him. Don't
Sha
hit him.
la 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 la.
That is enough. I am just sick and tired of your shenanigans.
I don't even know the words to that song except the
That's
chorus.
because it doesn't have words.
It's not a good song.
He's a fucking crow person. He doesn't know how to sing. I think the band Counting Crows would be better if it was made up of a variable amount of crows and you didn't know how many until the show started.
Yeah, no. You had no idea how many it was until you wrote up a select statement to find it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that band would be so much more interesting if you needed to know some kind of programming language to find out the actual name of the band.
Or they were just some random concept and everyone perceived a different amount of crows.
Ooh, I like that better.
A collective hallucination.
I also couldn't tell you another song besides the one that I keep half singing.
No, it's fine because that's not even a song.
No, yeah, it's just a law. Not for nothing though, because every time I go to sing that, now I'm just thinking of Bruce Springsteen,
Yeah.
and I kind of want to hear Bruce Springsteen cover that song.
Oh, but he is the boss.
Dude, I want that. Holy shit.
It could be yours.
Oh man, I really want to do a cover of Counting Crows. What is that, Mrs. Jones, Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones,
In the style of Bruce
baby.
Springsteen. I really want that.
Oh man, that's.
How's the weather been for you guys? Absolutely awful. It's raining like a motherfucker outside. By the way, have you guys been following the development of the Witcher Netflix series? The team is very active on social media and gives
I
quite a lot of
know.
info as to what they are currently doing. I haven't read a goddamn thing because I don't really care because I haven't played a single one of those games.
All I know
But that
is
song's good, right?
that's a great song. All I know is Henry Cavill is the Witcher.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is that why he bowed out of Superman?
I don't
He's no
think
longer. He's no longer the Soups.
Supposedly the scheduling conflicts with The Witcher.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, I'm okay with him not playing Superman anymore because we're not getting more of that story. So like,
Yeah.
like I'm cool with Affleck not playing Batman anymore because like I don't want crazy Frank Miller Batman. So I'm cool about that too.
I mean, different interpretations.
Right. No, and like that, I actually got to explain, like, the first actual 20 seconds of Batman of Beavis, Batman versus Superman.
I love that term, Beavis. Like legit.
And I'm not saying that I'm not talking about like the Wayne's death.
Yeah.
I mean, Bruce Wayne when he gets out of his Escalade and he's just watching the battle.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
I'm like, this scene is like 15 seconds long, right?
It's a great scene.
Yeah, you got fucking Bruce Wayne hopping out of his fucking baller ass Escalade, right?
Running into the 9/11 imagery.
Yeah, they're not even running into it because at first he just looks up, and they pan back to his face, and he's got this he goes through like every emotion super fast, right?
Mhm.
And the reasoning for it is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Because here's a dude who's now like 45, who has been fighting crazy poor people dressed as a flying rodent for the past 25 years.
Yeah, man.
Like he's been fighting some dude in a fucking green coat with some question marks on it. He's been fighting Danny DeVito dressed like a bird.
Yep. He's lost some people on the way.
Yeah, he's been fighting a clownman.
He lost Robin. He
Yeah.
lost a Robin.
Yeah.
Who knows?
He's been doing it for 20 to 25 years,
Yeah.
and it's just him.
Yeah.
The only people that have helped him are either super old or dead,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And it's just been him. He's been the
It's
only
just him.
guy doing what he's been doing by himself.
Yeah. It's a rough life.
And he hops out of his baller ass Escalade and he looks up, and what does he see? Fucking he sees 9/11.
Dead.
Not even Like it's like
Super
3,
9/11.
5, 10, 12. It's a baker's dozen of 9/11s happening in front of him.
It's all of them. Yeah.
And in that moment, he fucking breaks and he's like, I am the only person on this planet that can stop those two
Yeah.
by any means necessary.
He's the villain of the movie.
Start the fucking movie.
Him and Lex Luthor are the villains.
I'd argue that, I mean, they're practically the same person for most of that movie.
Most of the movie, yeah. They're very parallel.
And it's very much Lex Luthor's doing. He plays old Brucey boy like a fucking fiddle.
He does, but then Bruce.
He's like,
But then you definitely have what's his face. You have Bruce quoting Dick Cheney, and it's like, Batman's the good guy.
is he?
Exactly. Like, why do people think that?
He's like, oh, Batman's he's all like, there are weapons of mass destruction.
There's even a 1% chance. We have to treat it as an absolute certainty. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. It's a parody of the
Kanye's
last
new
Kanye West
music video.
which I haven't seen because you know what?
I haven't seen
I
it.
don't understand why they're midgets in boxes.
Well, kind of is, but the series will be inspired by the books that I haven't read, and
Cool.
not inspired by the games. So
I don't know who Siri is. Is Siri the phone app that tells you things?
Oh, I would totally watch a Witcher series starring Siri.
Yeah, me too.
I'd watch the fuck out of that.
I would totally watch
Siri is Gerald's daughter, adopted daughter.
Sure.
Oh, cool.
But I'm super down for them rebooting.
Didn't you play The Witcher 3?
No, I
Oh.
played Witcher 2, but I forget a
yeah,
lot
but
about
if
it.
they do what's
I
it called?
forget where this goes. Shit.
Well, the controversy with the Witcher series is they're getting rid of white people.
Oh no.
They're making everyone ethnic
What about Henry Cavill?
except him. Well, he's British,
Oh no.
not Polish.
There's rumors of Michael B. Jordan being up for Superman.
All right.
I don't know how I feel about that.
He's a fantastic actor.
I'd see no issues with him being Superman.
Just as long as you can tell a good story, I'm fine with it. Do go crazy.
I mean, if you're gonna do that though, you might as well just do and I forget what Earth is off the top of my head, but there's essentially Obama Superman.
Yeah.
Obama is, or there's like,
All right.
there's essentially Obama and he's Superman, and Michelle Obama is Wonder Woman, and it's fantastic.
Oh.
But they never actually say that that's his name. It's just he's modeled after him. And he's also the president. Like,
That's just silly.
yeah, like playing Grant Morrison. He was just like, what if Obama was Superman? Like, let's fucking do it. Why
What's that
not?
thing doing? Look at it. It's. Oh, jeezy. That thing is just weird. I don't like it. Where am I at? Caution?
I disagree with you, Mr. Invincible. Hancock was not Black Superman.
It wasn't.
Hancock, the first half of Hancock was super interesting.
The second half was terrible.
That's because the second half was shoehorned in by the
Studios.
Yes, thank you.
I think
The studio's like, this isn't a superhero movie. Make it a superhero movie.
And that wasn't
still
the point.
was a superhero movie.
The first half of the movie was great, and
Yeah.
then it becomes a different movie.
I think they're both interesting.
Yeah, but it's not good together. You know what I mean?
I mean, because with the second half, it's essentially about a black man who gets weaker the closer he gets to a white woman. And that's
You know
super
what?
interesting.
You know what?
Yeah, that's the movie.
When you put it that way.
I can't argue that.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's without that second half, you don't have that dynamic at all. You just have Dick Hole's Superman.
Yeah, but Dick Hole Superman to me was a lot more fun.
Exactly, but
But I also got to yell about how awesome the first 40 minutes of Suicide Squad was today.
I haven't seen that movie. I probably check it out.
Just watch the
eventually.
first 40 minutes and then shut it off.
I'll watch the whole thing. I like watching all movies. That's my thing.
I'm just,
Sit down to watch the whole thing. You know?
I mean, but the movie was edited by a company that edits music videos.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. But I know it was also essentially, it's the DC fucking with the director's vision, which doesn't end well, or just the company fucking with director's vision.
Yeah, Warner Brothers were like, the internet doesn't like this thing.
Yep.
Gotta listen to the internet.
We got to make Twitter happy.
Oh, Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Rotten Tomatoes is important.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Twitter, please don't hate my movie. Hashtag please like us.
What are you talking about? Adam and Eve, Taka?
Twitter power.
Twitter power.
I am
Come on,
excited for Shazam and the possibility of a Black Adam movie starring Dwayne Johnson.
It'd be cool if they
That first trailer of Shazam was so good.
It looked cool. I'm gonna leave this, I guess. I'll use this.
They do, but like that game or that character, you could do a ton of interesting shit with.
I'm gonna combine this.
You thought Hancock was Adam and Eve?
Essentially.
No, it was Hancock. Technically.
Hancock Adam and Eve. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Just Adam and Eve being too old.
I'm super bummed out about American Gods, by the way, too.
Oh wow, what's up?
So the director of season 1 was off the project, but we still had the same showrunner and a lot of the same creative.
Yeah.
So like you can replace the director and still do still have an interesting season.
I mean,
Well,
for
you
TV,
replace
I
the director, the
guess.
story doesn't change. It's the
just-
directing style.
Right. I mean, and that's one of those things
That
that
can
like
affect acting for
right,
sure.
Right. But where like there's some episodes where like things feel kind of slow,
Yeah.
but you don't care because the episode is so fucking pretty that like you almost forget that nothing happens.
Right. Well, that's also like if a director and a cinematographer have a good rapport, then like okay, I want this to look like this, and
Right.
like say few and get a lot
Right.
of shit.
Exactly, and that was season 1.
Because film is collaborative, and it's cool.
So not only is the director off of it, the showrunner's gone too.
Oh.
So I'm very worried. Because at that rate, just don't make a season 2. I'll be sad about it, but like, because I liked season 1.
Yeah. Should I? I don't think I should pick this up.
The gas tank,
No, the
shotgun.
shotgun. Yeah. I mean, I can do what I'm doing and just kind of move things back to the hall, just make laps.
You're gonna leave a really good move.
That's essentially what I'm doing. Taking everything, throw it in the hall. Leave it with Mr. Reliable.
Who's Mr. Reliable?
Oh no, what's his name? Alex
Trebek.
Alex Trebek.
Um,
The psychopath
oh,
with mom love on it.
The fucking the sociopath that won't think twice about killing you.
Yeah. So watch out, Rebecca Chambers.
Raymond Clavis.
Raymond Clavis. Yeah, I'm really worried about Raymond Clavis and what he
Yeah,
has
he's
in store
got
for us.
he's got Mountain Dew to the side of his arm.
I'm really worried. It's gonna be dumb
Man,
as shit.
I am so excited for Castlevania season 2 because I think we're getting another episode written by Warren Ellis, and I fucking love that guy.
Oh, there you go. I definitely saw a thing, and I have no idea where I saw that thing.
I've seen that, and it's great, and I love the fact that The Rock is like, fuck you.
There's an orange thing. There's a bunch of orange
Alright, but
things.
Are those
blue
orange
thing.
things? Are they edible?
I'll find out.
Can you eat the orange thing?
Let's find it.
Do they taste like orange?
I don't know, but
You know what's really tasty?
Apple Jacks.
How about some orange things?
Like
oranges, clementines.
Oh, I love clementines.
I've been eating a fuck ton of clementines the past couple of days.
Yeah?
Dude, tiny oranges is shit.
Whoa, dude. Tell me about it.
I was really hungover and then had tiny oranges. It wasn't nearly as hungover.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
Oh, yeah, you
Tiny
gotta
oranges is shit. I wouldn't consider Netflix. I wouldn't consider Castlevania an anime. It's drawn in an anime style, but I can't see what that says.
It's a Family Feud. If Batman got married, name someone he knows that would probably not get an invitation. Go.
Parents.
His parents is at the bottom. He's got Joker, Riddler, Penguin, and then his parents.
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't mind series that change directors or every episode or do some kind of rotation between.
With
You know what's super interesting? The guys that direct Stranger Things, the Russo brothers.
They're not. Are they the Russo brothers?
Maybe not the Russo brothers.
Russo. I thought Russo brothers were Marvel.
Yeah, and those are the guys that are directing the Deadly Class TV show, which I'm fucking hyped about too.
Right.
If a
Henry
show,
Rollins is in that show. I'm fucking excited.
Oh, Henry Rollins.
if a show is on like regular syndicated TV, chances are there's a different director every episode.
Right.
Yeah, usually for like
It's only like HBO and Stars and Showtime that have one director for the entire season.
Right.
director really
and,
doesn't make too much of a difference on like TV shows like that.
Yeah. I mean, but for a show like, because American Gods, I think was on.
HBO.
Was it Showtime?
No, Stars. It was Stars.
It was either Stars or Showtime. I forget which. But
Probably.
But
Wait, American God's second season started?
it hasn't yet.
It hasn't.
It's still in production, but they're using
Right.
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 What?
Right.
What? What?
I'm not doing the what's. Or I could. We can do.
I'm really sad Amanda doesn't like Novelberry.
It's fucking silly,
I
but I do enjoy it.
I mean, it's stupid.
It is.
It's fucking
stupid.
terrible.
Yeah,
But it cracks me up because
hilarious.
I'm an awful human being.
You're not awful.
What?
What? All right, let's see. I have a bunch of like. Here we go. Let me pick these up. Let me combine these. Bam! Take the ink ribbon. Now I'm gonna leave them on the ground because I'm disrespectful. I need to take Billy around places.
What is his inventory looking like? Can you check that?
Yeah, absolutely. I can do this and then do this. Let's see what that's what it looks like.
Oh, well, what if you picked up the shotgun? Would
I can leave this shotgun. The shotgun he has currently is kind of
you should totally
booty.
leave the shotgun that's here
And take the other one,
pick
right?
up the other shotgun.
Yeah. Well, first, let me do
So
this.
Go with the shotgun.
Is this Molotovs?
Yeah.
It is Molotovs. Okay, I'll leave those here for now. I thought they were just bottles. He's kind of hurt.
You know what was crazy?
What?
I got a burrito the other night,
That. Okay.
and like, and the burrito was like at least 3 pounds of food.
Oh, it's good.
It was fucking massive.
Oh yeah, 2 shots.
Pretty cool. Like you know when you get like you'll get the like the takeout things and they're like this big. It was heavier than brick. Like
Heavier than Bricky?
yeah. Like try to like you know yeah. My food was heavier than this.
I know, and that's a brick
I was
filled
like,
with softer bricks.
right? I was like, what is happening right now? This is
Alright.
So much food.
Dude, that's too much food. I don't think that's true, Teku.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I do think that I think production studios are looking at social like they're looking at vocal minorities too much.
That's just
Like
kind of
sections of the internet that are like, hey, I want this.
Whenever you listen to fans, it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yep.
I'm not saying fans are always wrong. I'm just saying they can be passionate or very
Yep.
focused on one thing.
Yep.
7 shots. Oh, sign me up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think you'll agree.
Yep. Yep.
I think you'll agree.
Yep.
I think you'll agree.
Yep.
I think you'll agree.
I hear Buffy. Yep. That's actually happening, Mr. Invincible.
Why not?
I mean, why don't we just do like just continue the series?
Because
Like why why reboot it? Why not just be like, hey, here's another Slayer?
I don't know what they're doing.
They're just rebooting the series.
Oh, all right.
But like Sarah Michelle Gellar could use a paycheck. You know what I mean?
Sure, why not?
Like reboot the series. Have her be Giles. Fuck. Bring Giles back.
I've never really watched the series.
Man, there's lots of things that they're rebooting now just to do it, and I'm like, why?
Yeah. Nostalgia is in.
I'm going to pose a question for you.
Sure.
Do you think that we will have nostalgia after like we're done with this round of 90s nostalgia?
Absolutely. That is a silly question. Nostalgia
No.
will always exist.
Well, here's what I'm saying though, because we don't have too many new IPs in the past like 10 years that you can get super nostalgic for.
Right, but you can just kind of start rebooting old things.
But at what point do we run out? Because like we were already starting to like run out of things to reboot.
Right. But then things will start hitting the public domain. Unless Disney buys everything. And then, alright.
By the way, Jaxel, I bought a book for one of my classes called The Fear of Knowledge by Paul Boghossian. It's a pure critic, and it's a pure critic of postmodernism as a philosophy. I totally forget what postmodernism is.
It's after modernism.
Is the idea based on cultural Marxism.
Okay, you're gonna do elaborate on more.
Cultural Marxism. Okay.
Ah!
I went into the wrong room.
Yes, it's
That room was a scary room.
Postmodernism is the similar ideas to that of cultural Marxism, in that the success we have in the modern age is generally because it was cheated to get there. So anything successful is inherently evil. So we need to go postmodern, and we need to move beyond our white devil ways. Of course, they don't outright say this, but if you break things down enough, this is what it actually leads to.
I feel like if you break down anything, you can make anything say anything. Like, I'm pretty sure I can start like breaking down my breakfast and be like, "Fucking white people."
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
Come on.
Okay.
Postmodernism is the rejection of pretty much anything that makes sense.
That sounds like you're against it.
yeah, right? Like,
I'm very against postmodernism.
you don't say, Jay.
I wouldn't have, from that description, it sounds like you're
I
on
wouldn't
board.
have guessed that if you gave me $1.
The
Seriously.
doctrine is to refute the idea of truth. And that also sounds like you're against it as well.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's saying is
What the point of the
is
book
what
is.
the point of the book
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
Which is what I was saying it was, because I've studied this in my free time. Because I have a lot of free time.
Right.
Self-employed, you have a lot of free time.
Right. Keep running around in circles.
I like running around in circles.
Me
It's
too.
like that song
Okay.
on the Cartoon Network
Running
commercial.
around in circles.
Walk around.
Have I ever had
walk around
the
in
discussion with
circles,
you
walk
about
around
discrimination?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, I've totally been discriminated against just for being white.
Uh,
in a
What I've said about discrimination is discrimination inherently is a good thing.
Okay. How is me getting jumped at a Kennedy Fried Chicken at 3 in the morning a good thing?
I'm not talking about a specific type of discrimination. I'm talking about, in general, discrimination is a good thing. It is a defense mechanism.
So are you saying that something like bullying is a positive thing because it'll let you it'll show you how to deal with adversity?
No, I'm
and
saying
overcoming it.
I'm saying things like, if you're in the inner city and you see a street named Martin Luther King Boulevard, you're going to make a discriminating decision not to walk down that street. You know nothing about that street.
Why would I not walk down the street?
Seriously?
What if there's like a bunch of, I don't know, what if there's like a sweet ass bakery and I really want a fucking cake or something?
Okay.
Like, yo, this bakery is the shit and it's on Martin Luther King Ave. I'm like, yo, let's fucking go. I want a cake.
Okay, how about this? You just bought a new house. You need to go couch shopping.
Okay.
How do you choose one couch over another? Do you make a discriminating decision?
I don't know, man.
Yes, you do. You say, this couch is better for my budget. I like the colors of this one better, etc.
How is something
That
whoa,
is
whoa,
all
whoa.
discrimination.
Hold on. How is something being better for your budget being discriminatory?
Because you're discriminating based on budget. You're
I think
discriminating
there's a
based on
different
what you can
word for
afford.
that.
There's
a different
yes,
word
there's a
for
different
that.
word for what you're saying.
There's
And
definitely a
the
different
reason
word
I
for
say that is that
Then why do they call you a discriminating buyer if you're thrifty?
they shouldn't.
Yes, they should.
There's a different word for that.
Discrimination over time is a defense mechanism.
Oh, you know what else is a defense mechanism? Guns.
Whoa, I can wear a
Yo,
jacket.
wear the jacket. He looks pimp as fuck. Look at this guy.
All right, I'll wear a jacket.
Hell yeah.
Apparently, I'm wearing a jacket now.
Can you change Rebecca's costume?
I have no idea.
So one of the mantras of postmodernism
No.
is that any discrimination is bad. So you can't say, okay.
Make her with a leather. Strippers, fuck. Let's go.
Does she get the gun? I hope she gets the gun. No.
So let's say you go to the airport. You're getting on the flight. You have TSA, checking you when you go through the detectors and all that shit, right?
Unless you pay like the $80 convenience fee, where they then decide to not check you at all and they just do a background check on you.
Yeah. Anyways, that's got nothing to do with what I'm saying.
I mean, kind of does.
Okay,
so maybe I do that and then.
Let's say that doesn't exist. Okay,
but
can we
does,
move on from that?
It does, and that's discriminatory.
Okay, so the TSA is inspecting people. Obviously, the TSA is looking for a specific type of person with a specific look.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what that is because I'll be accused of being a racist, etc.
No. If anything, you're pointing out that the TSA is racist.
So the TSA is looking for a specific look.
I'll go check over there.
But because wow,
the TSA is looking for a specific look. I'll go look over there.
but because of postmodernism, we have to intentionally dumb ourselves down.
Oh.
And the TSA has to pull aside the 90-year-old grandmother who can barely walk so that they don't look racist.
Wait, so what you're saying is that because of postmodernism is just Scott Steiner, and when he talks to all these morons out here, he's got to dumb himself down. Is that what you're saying?
God.
Look at that fucking weird-ass bug thing. I hate these things.
Oh, God.
There's ammo on the
I see it.
on the
I don't
table.
like what's happening.
Please pick up the ammo.
I don't see what's happening. I don't like what's happening here.
Postmodernism is the belief that any religion is just as valid or invalid as any other religion.
Wait, what?
Because, like I said, discrimination is wrong. Any discrimination. So all religions are equal. Whether you believe religions are good or bad, they are equally good or equally bad. That's postmodernism, because discrimination is wrong. And that is just not true. Some religions just objectively are better than others.
I feel like religion is a completely subjective thing.
One religion throws people off of rooftops for being gays, and
Yeah,
other religions don't. I think objectively that makes other religions better.
I feel like... So here's the thing. We live in a country where you can say that freely.
Yes, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's why the U.S. Constitution is objectively better than the EU Constitution.
USA.
USA.
You know what makes the U.S. Constitution
But saying that
better?
is discriminatory.
You know what makes the United States Constitution better than the EU Constitution? John Hancock signed ours, and it's fucking huge. He's just swanging his dick around. That dude might as well have just signed the Constitution with his dick. You know what I mean?
That's basically what he did.
He fucking teabags the U.S. Constitution.
He signed it and then said, "Let's see King George ignore that." That's what he said immediately after he signed it that big.
I'm pretty sure he used the U.S. Constitution as a condom to bang some hooker and then did a bunch of blow afterwards.
Mr.
And they ate some
Invincible.
cheeseburgers.
Oh, hell yeah. Cheeseburgers.
Fair use in general is a dicey topic.
Excuse you, you once referred to fair use as a unicorn, and I disagreed. I think fair use is Bigfoot.
I don't know. What's that?
I mean, me saying fair use is a unicorn is to say it technically doesn't exist.
Right.
And Bigfoot, people have seen Bigfoot.
Blurry pictures.
No, dude. I'm all in on. I can't say all in, but I really love the idea of conspiracy theories and stuff. Like, a lot of those things are really sexy. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, wouldn't that be awesome if that was real?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of where I stand on a lot of that.
It's very hairy.
Bigfoot's not real, and it bums me out. I wish he was.
Oh, absolutely.
There are a lot of things I wish was real, like socialism working.
I mean, I do like a sprinkle. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
I mean, I think there's no right answer to a lot of things. I think having a sprinkle of everything is a good idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can pick and choose. You can make a Frankenstein of a society. I think that's the way we should have things, and that's kind of what we got here in this country. Because we are a melting pot. We are a giant fondue.
Fondue.
But you know what's the best part about all that?
Fondue.
We live in a country we live in a society where we can say that shit.
You live in this society.
I can freely talk about this stuff without getting persecuted. Like, I'm not gonna get dragged out of Jay's here and beaten in the street for my.
Well, if we adopt socialism, you won't be able to.
Right.
So there's that.
Because This would strip this conversation off the politics. You better only get windows are heavily tinted and just makes it harder to understand. Fat Pip.
Oh
What, you're
gosh.
trying to-
Oh,
God.
gosh.
Are you getting like fucked to death by that thing?
No, I'm getting eaten.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Come on, man.
Gracious. How am I doing health-wise? Let's see what's going on here. A caution.
Wait, so Fat Pep, are you telling me you don't want me to talk about Bigfoot anymore?
Well, no, like when I say something like
Is that a grenade launcher?
one religion throws people off of roofs for being gay. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up.
You're talking about Christianity.
Hey! Whoa!
I could choose not to sell to you because you're gay and I'm Christian. That's okay, even though, you know,
It's
that's what
not.
Christianity's not for.
Hey!
Bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to use religion to excuse me a bad person.
Hey!
Hey!
The Crusades existed! Oh! Murder because you're different.
Oh, man, you just described
Every
humanity.
religion.
Oh, no, just humanity, man.
Yeah.
Humanity is just an excuse we came up with.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that person isn't a person, just like racism.
Yeah.
It's like that's not a person. That doesn't look like me. Let's hate them and kill them.
Yep. Xenophobia is a what's the word I'm looking for here? Social construct. I'd say it's social construct, man.
So the world is just a game of Civ, and the rest of the world just caught the U.S. trying to go for a low-key culture victory.
Well, what I was gonna say was the world is just a game of Civ 5, and more people need to be Gandhi.
Gandhi.
Gandhi goes crazy if you like,
Yeah.
there's something with his peace stat that
Yeah, it wraps around to the max value because it's so low.
In the original game, if you made too much peace with Gandhi, it would go from 2 to 1 to 0 to negative 99. I'm sorry, to 99.
To 99. Yeah.
Because it wrapped around. So in the first, I'm sorry, no, I think it was Civ 2. In Civ 2, you go from being super peaceful with Gandhi, and now he's nuking everybody.
There's a lot of crows here. If I can get rid of all these crows, that'd be just wonderful.
Can you count how many there are?
Ah!
See what I'm doing here? I'm callbacks. Let's
No,
go.
I can't.
Let's fucking go.
I can't. Dude, you know that's an impossible task.
Whoa.
Okay.
What the fuck is a natural doctrine?
Natural doctrine? That's the one that occurs in nature. They find it in the sediment, and they dig it out.
Ah.
Like, oh, look at this. It
Oh.
says, we own this land.
You know what? Something else Christopher Columbus said.
Tell me, but no, don't
did he
tell me
say?
about it. Don't tell me about it.
Oh, because I
I'll
was gonna
learn
be
later.
like he was here, and
Yeah, I've heard that.
his people like to get back to Spain.
Yeah.
He didn't have a ton of supplies.
Yeah.
And the natives that were here. They did. Like they
yeah,
had
ton of
just
supplies.
enough supplies to help to get them to last through the winter.
Yeah.
But he and the rest of his people were all up on astrology.
Yeah.
So they knew like the lunar cycles, and they knew that coming up, there was gonna be like a blood red moon.
Oh.
So he was like, "Listen, we need I'm gonna like, can we trade with you because we're gonna need some supplies, to get back home."
Yeah.
They're like, "Nah, sorry, we can't spare anything."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Listen, if you don't give me supplies, so I can get back home, the god that I pray to will turn the moon red, and will fucking kill." Oh god. But my god will turn the moon red, and will fucking kill your people.
It's rude.
Yeah. So a lot of people were like, "Shit, we should just give this to him and like let him get out of here." But like the people higher up were like, "Nah, fuck that shit. Like,
Yeah.
fuck this guy."
It's ours.
And then the moon turned red. And they were like, "Oh God, what the fuck? Take our things!"
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a scumbag.
Like, yeah, that's super scummy, but also like he was doing whatever he could to survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Like I get it from his perspective. But
Genius.
Yeah, super fucking scummy too. It's both.
absolutely. I'm gonna combine these herbs and leave this gas here because
But I'm like, that was fucking interesting.
take that.
Like we've known about that shit for fucking forever.
Yeah.
That shit blows my mind.
Oh, they hide this herb. Look at this. Combine. Bam.
Got him.
Only Rebecca can combine herbs. So that's good. The gas is for making Molotov cocktails.
Ooh, am I the only one that finds it super interesting though? That like we've known about like space and shit for a while.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I
Like-
don't find it interesting at all. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't find that uninteresting at all. I think that's super interesting.
No, that's what I was saying. Am I the only one that finds that interesting?
I don't think so. Are you?
I don't mean in the world. I meant in the room.
See, what
In
I
the
wonder
world.
is what information has been lost, because these ancient societies clearly knew stuff that even today we don't know. Like, how the fuck did they build the pyramids?
Good question.
We can't answer that.
Yeah.
We can't build the pyramids the way they did.
Yeah.
We can't lift
It's hard.
200-ton blocks
Now,
like they did.
You should listen to Joe Rogan had Neil deGrasse Tyson on again, and that was most of their conversation. Was just like Tyson just being like, "Hey, like at some point we knew this thing, and then we lost it, and then we learned it again, and we were like, why the fuck did we do this shit before? And then we found text that like, no, we totally fucking had it, and we lost it because of things like,
War.
well, not even war, because we're doing it now. You'll have people that are like, why the fuck would I hand you cash to pay for something? I could just Venmo you the money.
Right.
Or, why the fuck would I read something physical? I have everything digital on my iPod. That's how shit gets lost. I mean, it's not the only way shit gets lost, but that's a way things get lost.
Right.
So advancements in culture.
I feel like preservation's super important.
Ow.
Like, I can't tell you the last time I was inside a library. But
That's probably why the internet is the most important invention ever created by humanity.
You mean the Library of Alexandria? You see what I did there?
Please don't murder me. Please.
Yeah,
See
but
what I-
Pretty
see what I
please.
the Library of Alexandria burned to the ground,
But did it?
and we lost everything.
But did it? Because was it an actual library?
Who knows?
Hell, was Noah's Ark an actual boat? Who knows?
At least the internet is non-federated. I'm sorry, is federated.
You telling me that the internet is channel federator? Is that what's happening?
Hell yeah.
107 things you need to know about the internet.
Like,
I knew
it-
that.
Number one, it's tubes.
If the
Number
library,
two, it's invented by Al Gore.
Knew that.
if the library at Alexandria was a library, and it burned to the ground, all that information is lost. The internet, on the other hand, is federated. So, if a server farm burns to the ground, that's okay. That data is somewhere.
But what if old McDonald's farm burns down?
EI.
EIO.
Yeah.
Because then on that farm there won't be cows, pigs, or any of those things. Because he doesn't have a farm anymore. You know what I mean?
You're bumming
Like,
me
and then he
out.
can't like provide for his family, and then there's no more food for the winter. And Christopher Columbus shows up. He's like, "Yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I need your supplies." And he's like, "But Chris, everything burned down."
Fat Pep, that's what I said earlier. The first thing I said when you mentioned postmodernism is the idea that anything that is successful or at the top of the food chain is the word I want to use, but it could be any, the top of religion, top of academia, top of politics, etc. Anything that is the top hierarchy, that's the word I'm looking for. Anything that is at the top of the hierarchy is there because they cheated to get there, either by stepping on the people below them or slavery or things like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the idea of postmodernism.
I don't think I agree with that because there's plenty of things that have just happened because of positivity.
Yes, that's the point. Postmodernism doesn't make any sense.
Some people exploit that too.
But also that.
Like when you hear about cultural Marxism, that is postmodernism.
Why is there a guy?
Yeah, but what about Groucho Marxism?
Oh, big eyebrows.
Yes,
Right?
please.
Right?
Sign
I
me
I
up.
really want Groucho Marxism.
Sign me up, man.
Like the Red Scare. I can't remember that fucking bit about the soup with Groucho Marx. I'm sorry. I totally like.
No, it's cool.
I can't win them all. You know.
You
They all
can
can't
win
be
them
winners.
all.
Think about how much people hate business owners and rich people.
Mr. Invincible, are you
Right.
talking about Quakers?
Quakers. Were the Quakers
Yeah,
at the Salem witch trials?
No, the Quaker Oats people.
Yeah,
I mean, to be
Quakers.
fair, there are a lot of super scummy business people.
Of course.
Like,
Yes,
who's that guy that runs that fucking evangelist organization that was yelling about how like you gotta eat God's food, and God's food is all this broccoli and this rice and this cheese,
Yep.
and you gotta eat it with my food shovel.
Yep.
Yes, there are definitely bad
Who-
people,
who the
but there are
fuck is that
bad
guy?
people in all walks of life.
Right.
The idea that if you're rich, it's only because you were a bad person. It's part of postmodernism because you cheated to get where you were, because you stepped on the people below you. Your boss is the boss because he abuses you as a worker. That's the whole idea behind postmodernism.
I mean, I don't agree with that 100%. But
I don't think you should agree with that at all.
I do.
Maybe
agree.
a business is successful because the people at the top of the hierarchy treat the workers well. And when you treat the workers well, they treat the customers well.
Yeah, I luck out that the guy I work for is pretty fantastic. But like, I know plenty of people that work at jobs, and the guy that they work for is fucking atrocious.
Right, but that's thinking so small term. This is talking about the CEOs.
No, that's
of
what
the
I'm saying.
world. Yeah.
But the CEO of the company I work for is fucking awesome.
Right.
But I know
But
other,
then
I know
in-
other people that like the CEOs that they work for are fucking atrocious.
Right.
Like, they're terrible people. The point I'm making is that thing they're saying is not 100% of the time. But I don't feel like
100%.
anything is true 100% of the time. Because you can't be 100%.
It's very hard. It's very hard to be 100% of the time. I have to find out what to do here. Kill these bugs.
She looks a lot more like Ada Wong than she does.
Rebecca in this?
Yeah.
That's because of the black and red leather.
I think that's it.
Although Ada Wong never really wore leather, did she? Just dresses?
She had a costume close, something close.
Something
to
close to it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess she did.
I've read the full book, yeah, Fear of 2006, and the teacher in my class was very good. Had him before, so he wouldn't make us buy a crap book. Yeah, but what if he did? Like, what if he did and then proved the whole postmodernism thing right?
I mean,
And then you didn't realize it. So after you took the course and bought the book, and now you can't return it because nobody fucking wants it.
right. No, but
Hey,
it's good.
Fat Pep, I'm gonna post a video for you.
It's good to learn about a bunch of stuff. Postmodernism.
You should post
all
a
that.
video for him, and it should be hell yeah, Batman.
Oh yeah, Batman.
The video I'm going to post is a speech from Evan Sayet, who was at one time the head writer for Paul Maher. And this speech, Andrew Breitbart called one of the most important speeches ever given. And
is that the guy that runs Breitbart.com?
Before he was killed, yeah.
He
died in 2009.
He was killed by Hillary Clinton's emails, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
just a mountain of emails.
Just getting buried under the weight.
Yeah. There was a ton of emails, and she just dropped them.
And after this speech, people have been saying the theory he came up with is the what the hell? What are they calling it?
I mean, whatever you're gonna say, I'm gonna disagree because I don't think there's ever
The unified theory of liberalism.
I think that Martin Luther King guy had a pretty good speech.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had an excellent speech.
Does it top this one?
Yeah, because I really like the idea that, like, you know, people can just work together and they've got to worry about, like...
I like that a lot.
Like, sides or things.
They'll be judged based on the content of their character, not by the color of their skin.
I love it.
That's huge.
I think that's fantastic.
And by... So, alright, so you really shouldn't choose sides, and by that I mean you shouldn't choose, like, sides of an argument.
Yeah.
But, like, if you have the option to choose a side, like, potato wedges are fucking tasty.
Oh, please. I like mashed potatoes.
Those are
but
really
it
good
depends
too.
on where you order from, I guess.
Yeah, because, like, French
I
fries
like
are
steak
good,
fries,
mashed-
and those are basically potato wedges.
They are.
But potato wedges are usually crispy on the outside, you know?
So are steak fries.
Not always. They could be kind of soggy. They could be real potato.
That's a bad steak fry.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Steak
here.
fries shouldn't be soggy at all.
I do like curly fries a bunch, though.
I'm definitely
I mean,
missing
curly.
something. Oh, there's stairs
Curly
here.
fries are
Ah,
just fries
big
with
old
seasoning.
dummy.
So, I mean, you can make curly fries not curly.
Curly fries are super tasty. Waffle fries are super tasty.
Oh, I agree.
I think we've had this conversation before. Favorite kind of fry? Like if you had to choose one, gun to your head?
Waffle fry for sure.
Yeah, like to me, it's a toss-up between waffle and curly. I mean, I think seasoned fries are the best. There's actually a bit about seasoned fries at a Denny's in Alice Isn't Dead.
Okay.
There's an opening to one of the episodes, and the two main characters go to have a conversation with what they have dubbed an oracle.
Okay.
And the oracle is sitting in the back of a Denny's, and she's like, oh, she's all excited, and she's like, come sit down. I ordered seasoned fries. So they're like, we don't really want to be here, but like, fuck, I could totally eat seasoned fries. So they sit down, and the entire time they're like, it's really weird because like this particular section of the Denny's doesn't look like it should exist. Because it's very much like a Stanley Kubrick kind of thing of like this walkway was impossibly long to get here. Like it doesn't make sense of the shape of the Denny's from the outside. Like this shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
So the fries, like the entire conversation they have, they're like, where the fuck are our fries? And they've been there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The waiter ends up coming by with these fries, and is like, yeah, sorry, I apologize, these are here late. Like, I didn't know this part of the restaurant existed. Like, because it didn't. It only does because the oracle sat down and she willed it into existence.
Yeah.
It's super silly. And then they were cold and everybody was sad about it. That's ridiculous. Have a good night, Mr. Innocent.
Take it easy. Have a good night's rest, man. Where am I? Ah, I'm outside. Perfect. Perfecto. I know where to go. Getting distracted here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, it's Batman.
I want to put the other person here. Balance these out. Oh, what?
What if you put the other one on the other side?
Can I take off the wing?
I don't know, can you? Can you flip it, like, look at the bottom?
I don't have enough space. Pep is Batman. That's not good. You don't want to be Batman.
Yeah, because your parents are dead, and you have this, like...
You don't deal with grief.
I don't want to.
very
Yeah, I
well.
don't really want to say horrible thing, but you've got like, you know, this crazy sense of justice. Like you fight poor people just as a giant rodent. You know.
I can bind them. Nope.
Yeah, no, that might be my favorite part of that Batman Remembers. You dress up like a wild animal and beat up poor people.
Yeah.
Pick up my pearls.
How come it's on the left? I want to put it on the other side.
I love my pearls more than you.
I don't know what any of those things are.
Yeah, I have no idea what CNS is. I don't know what MRC is. I don't know about these things.
I don't know. So they're not in balance. I need stuff to make them in balance, I guess.
You know what my favorite thing was?
What?
Getting a phone call last night at like 11:30 right before I fell asleep.
Why?
I was being sarcastic. You know what my second favorite... actually, what my favorite thing was, besides that?
Yeah.
Getting a phone call at like 6:50, which was like 40 minutes before my alarm went off.
What? Why are they calling you?
Because I have the support this week, and it's the worst, and I hate it.
Yeah.
You know what? Because speaking of people that fund other people, you know what's fucking crazy?
What?
There'll be like a, you'll have like a, oh, the phrase I'm going to use is astroturfing. It's kind of what it, like, it'll make more sense when I explain what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have like a corporation that's very much against, or that like, you'll have a giant corporation, say it's like the soda industry or something.
Yeah. I like
They actually fund a, they fund like a dummy like grassroots kind of thing in Washington to fight against the like the high sugar tax.
Yeah.
But they call it something like, you know, like people against, you know, they spin it as like this positive thing.
Yeah.
And this is like a new trend that like these giant companies are doing that are like, no, like we're trying to fight this thing.
Right.
But it's actually funded by like the people that you would be fighting against.
Right.
It's essentially that Man Show sketch from like a billion years ago when they were like let's stop women's suffrage, and people were signing the petition,
Right.
because they people didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
It's that.
It's kind of like ridiculous.
It's essentially that. But I'm like, yeah, no, that's like super shitty.
Yeah, absolutely. The power of words. Words are very powerful. You got to be careful.
Oh, I meant to ask Jay this, but I don't want to ask him on stream because I don't want to have this conversation.
Yeah, it's getting kind of, you know, political.
Well, no, I meant more of like, hey, Trump made a big deal about paying off protesters, which is a thing that's been done for like decades.
For sure.
But he paid people to show up at his like inaugural speech and things.
Right. I mean, like you do. I'm already expecting this to happen. Nothing has changed.
No. I know, but
Like,
it's
I don't understand.
Oh, it's like, but Jay, you hate other people for being a hypocrite and that guy.
He's a politician. He's a businessman plus a politician, man.
But at least he's a WWE Hall of Famer that took a Stone Cold Stunner at WrestleMania.
Don't look at these people for the moral high ground. You foolish. It's incredibly foolish. Why did that happen? Oh, come
I
on.
wish I could take a Stone Cold Stunner at WrestleMania.
You can.
I'd totally like oversell it.
If you could turn back time. If you could find a way. Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I got stuff for you.
Well, you know, postmodernism and social groucho Marxism.
I love social groucho Marxism.
Whoa!
Look at this thing.
That thing is gross.
I don't like it. There's a lot of bugs in this game. Oh, come on.
Rebecca.
How come the cage didn't drop on him? It dropped very quickly last time. Ah! Health-wise, not good. Oh shit, she has all the healing items.
When was the last time you saved?
It's been not too long. I was mostly wandering around, you know. Strange boss fight. I gotta say, I'm almost out of bullets.
I am bummed out. I gotta plug this in.
No, he ran over my foot and I died. I am dead.
Resident Evil 0.
Alright, maybe I'm gonna have to swap some healing items, you know.
I'm sorry.
Continue, I guess.
I guess we'll keep doing this. I don't know how I feel about this game.
It's interesting.
Like, it's happening. We're doing it. We're fighting giant bugs.
I think it's a pretty looking game.
And Billy's wearing his pimp-ass suit, and he's got a sweet Mountain Dew tattoo.
Okay, where is Rebecca?
Billy Cohen is all about doing the do.
Oh, I agree. Okay, so now I know. I kind of know where to go. So, gotta go up here. Gotta go in here.
Today's the 12th, right? And yesterday was the 11th?
Yesterday was the 11th.
You know what's kind of funny?
What?
My parents were watching America's Got Talent, right?
Right. Oh, no
and,
spoilies.
Well, there was a choir that was singing, right?
Yeah.
And my dad makes the comment. He was like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess they all have good voices, but we have a giant choir like this. Like, it's depending on what they're singing, it's super hard to understand like what's going on." He's like, "I have no idea what the fuck the song was about."
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't use the F word, but he was like, "I have no idea what the song's about."
Right.
And I jokingly was like, 9/11.
Well, were you right?
Well, I think it was the former Spice Girl that was like, "Oh, like this song was so moving and powerful. Like this performance was so great, especially with like the subject matter. like a lot, like 9/11 was really hard for a lot of people, and I just started chuckling, and they were like, "What?" I was like, "They're like, oh, you're right." I was like, "No, I was joking. Like, I 100% just threw out 9/11."
But you are right.
Right, I was right. That it
You
was-
are 100% correct. I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave this here. I'll come back for it later.
I'm like, that's not okay. I mean, I guess it's okay. Like, but you know what I mean? Like, they did it to do it, and then
They
aired
score
it on
points.
that day.
They score
like,
points. That's how you get voting points, man. This is America's Got Talent. Not, I'm worried about how you think about me, Got Talent.
Oh, that'd be an interesting show.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a more interesting show. You know what I mean?
Everyone's talent is dancing on eggshells.
Right? Ooh, they're dancing on the eggshell.
Yeah, man. America's Got Dancing Talent.
Ooh, so could you then parlay that into like Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, absolutely. There's
Like
crossover.
Like, could you do Dancing with the Stars on eggshells?
Dancing with the stars eggshells.
Who really care about your opinion of them?
You go through every single star's pantry. You kind of take out all their eggs. And you dance with them.
I mean, I guess my question then would be, why are you putting eggs in the pantry? Shouldn't you refrigerate them? Or did they just buy them and then put them in the pantry just for this?
They just bought them.
Ooh, I mean, they are celebrities.
Yeah.
They do have the money to buy a copious amount of eggs. Copious?
Copious.
Copious. What's copious?
Copious? I have no idea. Did you just leave? Yeah, it's two slots. I didn't have space for it, but I will grab it, just not with the Rebecca because she gets grabbed.
Right. Can somebody do me a favor and Google Copious for me? Mike's too busy playing a game, and
I'll leave these here too. You know
my
what?
phone's charging.
I'll leave all my stuff here.
Do it. Let Billy pick it up.
I am. I'm leaving it in there for Billy. You see, I have to play this game strategically. I have to leave stuff around for other characters.
Dude, I'm really happy that Billy does the do.
I don't know about doing the do.
He's got Mountain Dew on his arm.
Yeah, there's no supply box or drop box in this game. You just gotta.
Oh, really?
You gotta swap items.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Then, so you're just littering.
Yeah, this game teaches you to litter.
Oh yeah, you're just walking around and you're just like, I'm gonna leave one trash here.
It's something I'm definitely not used to. That's why the first part, when I played this game last week, I'm like,
you're holding on to everything.
I'm holding on.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I wonder when you're gonna get a supply box. And joke's on me, you don't.
I'll leave this here.
Do you use those bullets for both of those things? Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind. That's a shotgun and not the long gun you had before.
Okay. So if I pick up health items, I can use them now and just fight the boss without, you know.
Go for it. Because aren't you in like danger?
Well, I'm saying if I pick up the health items and don't use them until I'm in like actual danger, like red danger.
Hashtag red danger.
I won't be able to use the grenade launcher. Actually, if I leave this here,
yeah, because you don't got any bullets.
Then I can use heavy. Well, I left bullets for myself.
You had a boulays, my friend.
I left them for myself with Rebecca, but I don't know if I want to use that or if I just want to use a shotgun and grenade launcher on this boss.
I mean, I don't know how scarce grenade launcher ammo is.
I don't know, but it'd be nice to have, right?
Right.
At least for the boss. Because even if it's like, this is too wieldy for me to lug around everywhere.
Yeah, you can leave it somewhere, and like you just gotta remember where it is.
Exactly.
You think I should get a sweet Mountain Dew tattoo on my arm, like Billy Cohen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Regular or Code Red?
Go with the blue one.
Which one is that?
Like Blue Lightning?
Are you talking about, are we talking about Baja Blast? Are we talking about, like Blackout?
Yeah, Blackout. That's the one. Do that one. I don't know my Mountain Dew flavors.
No. Which one's the blue one?
The game is not that great. Yeah, Fat Pep. I've heard mixed things. You know.
Because Blackout is the grape one.
I thought it was like a dark blue. I don't know.
There is like a blue one, and I can't remember for the life of me what it is. Can somebody look up Mountain Dew flavors for me?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, but it would totally be helpful, man. If they could just do a quick.
Baja Blast is great. I do.
Baja
like
Blast is tasty.
It's one of my favorites. I don't usually drink Mountain Dew, but I will drink Baja Blast.
Yeah,
if
I hit up a Taco Bell, I usually will.
Voltage. There we go.
Voltage. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Wait, no, I thought Voltage was the purple one. No, that's Blackout.
You just said Blackout. Like Ed, you're swinging me around with your twisties and turnies.
Can you tell that I'm horribly stressed out? Like,
don't be stressed out.
I'm trying not to be. Life's hard, man. Just get the most hazardous strategy. Michael will be satisfied.
It's fine. I'll be fine.
That doesn't suck.
I try not to drink too much soda. Because mixer's bad for you.
Oh yeah, totally.
Hey, you don't want to drink it.
Oh, you know what was super tasty? One of my coworkers has a bunch of green tea in his drawer.
Yeah.
But so he's got regular green tea, which is it comes like in the tea bag, and then he's got the matcha green tea.
Yeah. I see.
And it was super tasty. You know what my problem was though? It's got a bunch of like it's got a bunch of creamer in it.
Creamer?
Dairy's fucking terrible for you. Like, do you know how bad dairy is for you?
I don't know.
It's not good. Because like our bodies don't really process it well, and then it just leaves your insides all inflamed. Nobody wants on fire insides.
I kind of do.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm like, bring it on.
I mean, I guess if it's cold outside, it
Bring it on. You stupid aliens.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm a regular Paul from Tekken.
Yeah, you're a regular Paul Phoenix.
That's his name. Did I win? How come this thing takes a lot of time to...
Yeah, it was super silly. It was
I used all my grenades.
One of my bosses at work was like, "Hey, does anybody mind if I drink that? Like, he's like, does anybody mind if I drink this Coke that's in the fridge?" We were like, "No, please go for it. Like, none of us want it."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What? You guys don't drink?" He was like, "You guys don't drink soda? Like."
Yeah.
He's like, "What's wrong with you guys?" We were like, "What's wrong with you? Like, you realize I can strip paint off my car or like clean my car battery with the thing you're ingesting at the moment."
Yeah.
I'm like, "You realize that?" I mean, like, you realize what he said. Like, yeah, maybe you're right. I'm like, "Yeah, you're just a kid. Like, don't get diabetes, man.
Please. Diabetes is bad for you.
Diabetes is terrible for you."
Rebecca.
Matcha green tea is amazing, but cream and tea, breakfast tea, is crap. Just awful. Honey or the cactus juice thingy in tea as a sweetener is the only option. I've had agave in tea, and it's pretty tasty. Honey's really good too. I don't know. It depends on the milk, because I've thrown like either soy or almond milk in tea, just like a little splash for like kind of consistency.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, especially if you throw like honey in there. It's real good.
That sounds good. I know if you play this game well enough, you can unlock Wesker as a playable character.
Oh, and you get like the $60 million man thing, and
you get
like,
the you get the run, you get like laser eyes. The game becomes ridiculous.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
I would love to do something like that.
I would love to play Wesker.
Is there like a button code that we can just?
I don't know.
Just play as Wesker.
How come I can't pick up the gun?
I murdered a mosquito. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Fat Pep, you are choosing the wrong style of I can't really call it cola because it's not, but like if I have to drink Dr. Pepper, I will. But Dr. Pepper's kind of an asshole. Like I'd much rather drink Mr. Pibb. He's not flaunting his PhD.
Alright, there's a lot of things I put over here.
Just waiting for somebody to hit me for that joke. Cause like you've been making that joke for like 10 years. Yeah, but like.
I'm not gonna
stop humble bragging, Dr. Pepper.
I like mumble bragging.
That's pretty much just me because I don't know how to enunciate anymore.
Oh, enunciations for the birds.
Yeah, those terrifying screeching birds. Where did Jay go? Did he die?
He's probably went out there. Like they do things over there on the other side of the thing.
No, they don't.
They do things.
Do things? Make fun of us.
Yeah.
I guess that's doing a thing, huh?
I think that's pretty great. I encourage them to do so.
I mean, I guess so. Like,
combine. Let's see. I want to give her. I don't know.
What happened to his knife?
I dropped it.
Oh, how come?
Because knives aren't as good in this game.
I keep forgetting that we beat Code Veronica X.
Yeah.
Like, I keep thinking we're gonna start playing that, and then you load this game up, and I'm like, oh yeah, this exists. You know?
I do, yeah. Okay, I have the key. I'm gonna run out with Billy for a bit.
That sounds good. Oh, Mike, question for you.
Yeah.
You gotta pick any, or actually, super serious question for you.
Okay.
Like, it's really important.
Check it out.
Okay.
I'll check it out.
Have you ever transformed into a jaguar?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, one time.
How'd that go?
It was exciting.
Oh yeah.
It was the cat's pajamas.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
When you
did you
transform into a cat, they give you free pajamas.
Did you like run around and go hunting? Cause you were a panther or a jaguar?
No.
No.
I was a vegan jaguar.
Oh.
I only
You know,
ate
so
bark.
speaking of, you know that's a thing.
Vegan jaguar?
No. Well, I mean, you'll have you'll have like vegan pet owners, and they'll try to make their pets vegan.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous.
Cats
What is
can't
Later
live
What is
off
that?
a vegan diet. They're carnivores by nature, and they need that protein. So they'll fucking die.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The door is broken and refuses to open. Oh, some bottles.
Ooh, you can't get it.
Got a lot of pussy. That's true.
Hey.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow meow meow.
Meow 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 meow. Those plants are dead.
Meow 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 meow. Meow.
Okay. Oh, dude, that's beautiful.
Meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow meow meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Song for the ages.
Hey, cat emoji. I like it.
Oh man, cat.
Oh
emoji.
no, I was just kind of meow.
Cat emoji. I'm gonna use my shotgun because I want to create
Do
some
it.
space here.
And blammo. Oh wow, I expected him to die. Well, he's dead now.
You're done.
You did it.
Watch that. And that's 2 shots.
Look at this.
Boom. Watch this.
Look at- bam, got him.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Look at that fucking guy on his fucking back. What a fucking nerd.
Oh, there's a guy over here. I'm gonna use my regular gun.
Do it.
I only have 15 shots, but this is a powerful gun. See, look at that. God.
Oh.
Boom. Look at that.
I like that you danced on him. It was good.
Oh man.
Get up.
Get up. Get down. You're dead.
Oh.
So I killed that guy.
Mhm.
Super easy.
Yeah. He's not alive anymore.
He's super dead. Yeah, I'm gonna make more Molotovs over here.
Do it.
Take some empty
How do you make-
bottles.
So do you just like you have an empty bottle and you just pour gas into it and that's you just
Yeah.
combine those two things and you get Molotov cocktail?
Yeah, you combine it with the entire gas container, and you get Molotov cocktails.
All right, what kind of like what kind of flammable thing does he put in there? I know. Okay, so dumb question because the gasoline's in there. I mean, like, so usually you'd have like a rag or something you can light on fire.
Oh,
you know
absolutely.
What I mean?
Yeah, usually that's the
So
way
like,
to
what
go.
is he? What's he putting in there?
Uh,
Did you guys like Solo, by the way? I just watched it. I haven't
I
seen
never
it.
watched it. I can't carry this right now. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to clear up some
I know
space.
you guys
and
watched.
make some Molotovs.
You guys watched Upgrade the other day, right?
I did.
Did you watch? Were you here when I think Cody and Phil and whoever else was here watched Hereditary?
Absolutely.
How was it?
Oh my god. I loved it. I loved it, especially thinking more on it. Oh man. And then I read some more on it, read interesting opinions about it.
I do like interesting opinions about
I really enjoyed it. But I can see how it could be very polarizing. I still need to watch Mother! And I hear
Yeah.
that's also very polarizing and not an easy watch by any means.
things. I do like
Aronofsky.
yeah, I mean he's like he does things and I'm interested enough to see them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I did like The Wrestler though.
You did like The Wrestler?
Yeah, it was good.
I love The Wrestler. Yeah. I like Black Swan. I have not seen Noah.
What's
I hear
new?
that's a trip. Noah, the one about Noah's Ark with Gerard Butler.
Wait, seriously?
That's Aronofsky.
Seriously?
Aronofsky's Noah.
Wait, really?
That's
like,
Aronofsky, yeah. I think he did it because it was a paycheck, but still, it's Aronofsky, so it got weird.
and Gerard Butler's playing Moses.
Playing Noah.
Or,
Noah, he's playing Noah.
Noah.
The movie's called Noah, and you're playing Moses. That's quite a turn. It already starts weird.
Aronofsky, what are you doing?
Let my people go, 2 at a time. Oh, Russell Crowe, not Gerard Butler.
That's
I get the mix up.
no, but that's the thing. Gerard Butler's playing Moses and Noah.
He was. That's where I got that from.
There you go.
I get that. What is this? Why is this lighter fluid here? Maybe I can light this.
You know, we almost got a Aronofsky Wolverine movie.
I did hear that. Yeah, that was a while ago, though, right?
That would have been interesting. And Silver Samurai, I think, was supposed to be the main villain. It's gonna be set in Japan.
Cool.
It's gonna be like a throwback to like 70s martial arts movies.
I'm down with that.
I don't know. That's super interesting. I'm always down for weird, interesting things.
Absolutely. I am as well. Which is why I think I'm actually I was thinking about it this past week that I liked Hereditary so much that I'm just gonna buy it because I saw it for free. I'm like, you know, I think this is worthy of purchasing this. It's the director's first movie besides short films, so I'm like,
yeah,
really,
support.
It's a beautiful movie.
Fountain was a cool movie too. I think it got his head a bit. Success of Fountain. I thought that spiritually was closer to religion. Actually, like I said, I haven't seen enough Aronofsky movies, but the ones I've seen that I liked, they're the ones that I've seen I liked. Like, I don't think Black Swan is this like life-changing experience that I've heard people have. They're like, the movie's incredible. It's cool.
It's very good. It's very, very well directed, very well acted.
It definitely
by all
helped
parties.
that I had my neighbors had made homemade wine and they gave us a bottle.
Ah, beautiful.
So I was definitely drinking not great tasting, very strong homemade wine while I watched the movie.
Yeah. I have not seen The Fountain. It's on my to-watch list that is slowly just kind of growing ever larger.
Yeah, with the list of things that I need to watch is way too big.
But it's been on there for a bit.
We still need to see Drive. And I feel like I say
I know,
that,
but it's not streaming anywhere. It'd be so much better if it was streaming.
But this is the conversation we have all the time.
I know.
I'm like, I really want to see Drive, and then...
I should just check out Neon Demon before it leaves streaming. Because that's a rapid movie that I hear is very controversial.
I don't know how I feel about I don't know if I want to see that or not.
I hear it's a hard watch because it gets very unpleasant.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Like Baskin hard to watch?
I have no idea. I avoid all spoilers for things I want to watch eventually.
Yeah, so guess what movie's on in the other room?
What?
Baskin?
They're not gonna watch Baskin in there.
Hancock.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I love
the first half of that movie was really good.
I love a pretty picture, and Hereditary was a very beautiful movie. There is a sequence in that movie that is a masterclass of directing. I just can't get it out of my head. It is very good.
Is that because Cody was
very good?
Cody was telling me some things. Like, he didn't super spoil it, but is that the scene where there's like, I guess, the mom or something, and she's just chilling in the corner?
No. That is a good scene, but it's not. It's a sequence. It's just this one. Oh, I want to see the original Suspiria. That's on my to-watch list.
What is which one's Suspiria?
Suspiria. Oh God, I'm gonna get the director wrong. I think it's the Italian director Dario Argento. I think it's Argento, and it's a very, very colorful movie about witches.
Ooh.
But I hear in the same wheelhouse that a lot of these 70s Italian horror directors didn't really care if things made sense. A lot of this movie doesn't. It makes sense, but it doesn't like
right
explain things.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Does that movie do what other like 70s horror movies did, and they were just gritty as fuck?
No, not Suspiria. Suspiria wasn't.
Okay.
From what I understand, it's not as gritty as contemporaries. It's a very colorful movie.
Okay. It's like you know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watching Horrible Bosses 2 and Christoph Waltz is in it, I still can't see him as not Bludnowski.
I forget where I need to.
You and I need to figure out a time that we can marathon Rob Zombie movies.
Absolutely. I want to see Halloween 1, 2, and then Lords of Salem.
Because I also am like.
Or just watch Lords of Salem. I really want to see Lords of Salem.
I would totally be down to, because like I would be down to watch those Halloween 1 and 2 again. Those movies are fucking hilarious. Because Halloween 1 does some interesting things, and so does 2, but he definitely took them just for the paycheck.
Yeah.
And the longer because like they told him like he took the like. Oh, okay. He took the job originally as like, I don't know if I should be tackling this, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then the studio got its hands on it. We're like, we'll make it more like Rob Zombie, like Rob Zombie it up some more. And he's like, what the fuck do you mean by that?
Right.
And they were like, "Well, just do what you do with the other movies." And
Well,
he's like,
yeah.
"What do you mean?"
Well, you burn through the witches and
You dig through the ditches.
dig through the ditches.
Yeah.
You know what you do.
Yeah. Dragula. You
Dragula,
You
you
slam
know.
in the back of it, like as you do.
The Dragula.
Super beast. Like,
You know.
come on, meet the creeper.
You're the director.
Yeah.
Want me to do your job, Mr. Zombie?
Yeah, living dead girl.
Hey, what's going on, G-Chip?
Hey, G-Chip.
I also want to see an old horror movie. I think it's on Shudder called White Zombie. And it's where he gets his band name from.
Yep.
There's actually a movie called that.
Yeah, I think it's a 70s Italian horror movie.
Yeah. Actually, I think it might be closer to like a Hammer style, European.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What the hell was I just gonna say though? Hey, how's it going, G-Chip? How is everything? What is new?
Give us the deets.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10.
No, not that scale.
Oh, okay. On a scale of like 1 to 10 pounds.
Fat Pep. That is one of my favorite movies. Brain Dead or Dead Alive.
We watched that, right?
Absolutely, because it was free on the YouTube.
Yes, that was ridiculous. Was it Night of the Living Dead 3?
He's in Belgium right now. It's 5 a.m.
Jesus, why are you watching us at 5 a.m. in Belgium?
Maybe he just woke up. Or maybe he stayed up all night.
Okay, well, if you've been up all night, get some sleep.
Yeah, G-Jip. Woo! I'm gonna leave my shotgun here.
If you're with your girlfriend, I'd make a joke about you being up all night. That's all I got right now. Like I'm
solid.
Yeah,
That's solid.
that's like all I got right now.
It's still solid.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Like I'm not mad that I made the joke, But
Nah.
it could have been better.
I don't think. No,
It could have been butter.
it could have been butter.
Why is butter so tasty?
Honestly, Ed, I can't believe it wasn't butter.
I can't either.
I'm very disappointed now that you bring up butter.
Nah, so like, it's one of those things, man.
I was leaving things on the ground. I'm a terrible criminal.
Like, you know what's worse?
Oh yeah.
Margarine.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't taste as good. And it's worse for you.
It's very worse for you.
That thing is so gross!
There we go. Now it's on fire.
Look at its fucking weird slime hands.
What am I doing? I'm doing caution health. It's fine.
Oh, he just woke up because you haven't got used to the jet lag. Dude, jet lag is not fun. Yeah, funny story. I had, when we went out
cheesy.
Billy looks like he was gonna, like, lift that weird gummy man up on his, that weird Laffy Taffy man?
Yeah.
Up on his shoulders and just hit him with the AA. Like, no!
This thing takes forever to kill.
No!
What is happening? I
think
think
you're
two
dead.
Molotovs at him.
Please don't die. Like, I'm... How are you still alive? Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, you used the healing item.
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, but funny story, I didn't actually start getting over my jet lag until, like the night before we were gonna leave.
Oh, there we go. He's murdered now.
Fat Pep, what costume are you talking about? Yeah, but jet lag's terrible.
How'd I get that costume? I have no idea. It was just, it's unlocked automatically, I guess.
But how is your trip, G-Chip? And where else have you gone besides Belgium?
I don't think I had to kill that guy. I'm very disappointed in myself.
I don't think you did either. But I like that. I like that you burned him alive.
Yeah,
I, like
got
that,
some trophies for it, apparently.
Yeah, I like
I don't know
that.
what that's about.
I like that he's dead. I like that.
That's kind of morbid.
Well, I mean, he was an abomination to go, like, whatever deity he believes in.
It's true, and he was an amalgam of slugs.
Yeah, I don't like any of those things.
Yeah, me either.
I'm not a fan of abominations. I don't like amalgams.
What about the Hulk villain abomination?
Not a fan of that guy. He actually is a good guy now.
Oh, there you go. So are you fan?
No, he's a very okay character.
Oh, all right.
He doesn't do anything for me.
I'm running out of ammo because I keep shooting things.
We did get to talk about the amalgam crossover series last night.
Oh, that's fun.
The DC Marvel.
To see?
Where they took one character from DC and took another character from Marvel,
Yeah.
and then just made it one character.
Yeah.
Like, so it was super fun. Like when I was a kid, I was like, this is fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
Like you take Batman and Wolverine, and like as a kid, I'm like, these characters are fucking awesome.
Batterine?
Yeah. Well, so you take the two characters and you mash them together, and now you have Darkclaw.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's what if Bruce, like what if Batman had fucking Wolverine powers? Like it's fucking cool.
It's gotta, yeah.
I mean, what's kind of lame though is his like arch enemy, or arch nemesis.
Yeah.
Was the hyena. You took the Joker and Sabretooth and you mashed them together.
All right, that makes sense.
So yeah, like it made sense, but I'm like, oh, but Darkclaw is such a cool looking character, and the hyena's kind of lame in context.
Yeah.
But like, Falcon was kind of a bummer too, because you're like, oh man, this shit's fucking neat. Like you take Iron Man and Green Lantern, that sounds fucking awesome, right?
I mean,
and
yeah.
then you get the Iron Lantern, and he's green and yellow, and he just
sure.
Or you take Superman, Captain America, and I get Super Soldier, and he's just like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, sort of wearing a Captain America costume with a shield with the fucking S shield on it.
Yeah.
I love the shit as a kid, though. I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, as a kid, I'm like, this is
up, man.
so awesome.
You ate that shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
they mashed together Wonder Woman and Storm. Shit was fucking cool.
Swamp Thing series. I don't know. Look at all the things Egypt's doing.
I am
Craziness.
so jealous, man. I hope that trip is incredible.
It's incredibly awesome.
I would say send me a postcard, but I don't want you to have to pay for the postage.
Yeah, it's probably a lot.
I mean, I guess you could go to stamps.com, you know, because like, why the fuck would you go to the post office?
Yeah, you go to stamps.com. That's true.
But that's how we lose knowledge for things, because we're like, why don't we do that when this exists? You know what I mean?
But stamps.com.
Speaking of DC, what do you know about Swamp Thing? There's a series announced on IMDb about that. I know Swamp Thing is a great character.
I know nothing about it.
When Swamp Thing is written right, it's really neat. I do miss a lot of the alternate versions of characters in Infinite Crisis, but Egypt, if you haven't read it, you should really check out Gotham City Garage. It's really neat. It's like DC meets Mad Max. It's super like the Atomic line of characters in Infinite Crisis.
Huh. I hear I need to because they've been casting for the movie Doom Patrol. Which is looking ridiculous.
That's actually a TV show that takes place in the same universe as Titans.
Yep. So they got what's his name? They got Brendan Fraser as this robot man.
Yeah.
They got Timothy Dalton as the Professor X stand-in.
It's funny because
I'm like that is. I'm down with Timothy Dalton.
What's funny is like it's funny that you say that the Professor X stand-in.
Yeah, no, because this predates it. That's what I read.
Yeah. The Doom Patrol was like when it came out was super popular just because it was fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's
why I've been reading a little bit. I'm like, this seems totally my jam, and I hear like one of the best runs is by Grant Morrison. I'm like, sign me up.
Okay, so one of the best runs is by Grant Morrison, but there's subsequent runs that are just as good or better.
Yeah.
And it builds off of his run.
Yeah.
So like, you've got a couple of like so you've got his run that's really good. There's another run that sort of builds off of that, and then a couple years later, there's a like. Actually, it's more recently because I think this was back in like 2006 or 7, maybe 2008. But there was a Doom Patrol run by Keith Giffen that calls back a lot of that stuff.
Okay.
And most recently, there's a Gerard Way run that calls back from all of that stuff.
Right. Yeah, and I hear it's very Silver Agey in like the best way. Things are just super ridiculous, like the Dada clan or whatever their name is.
The
anti.
The
Brotherhood
of Dada.
Brotherhood of Dada, yeah, that's what it is.
It's just art.
Oh yeah, and Alan Tudyk is Mr. Nobody, the radioactive man.
Oh wait, no. Mr. Nobody is a bad guy.
Oh, I thought who's the radioactive guy? The guy wrapped in bandages.
You are thinking of Larry. What the fuck is Larry Trainer? Negative Man.
Negative Man, that's his name. I was getting mixed up. Because I was reading about it, I guess not very carefully. Oh, yeah. I love Eva Green and Timothy Dalton, but I have not checked out Penny Dreadful. But I've heard that I need to check it out.
Yeah, Mr. Nobody is the head of the Brotherhood of Dadaism.
That's beautiful.
It's fucking bizarre, man. It's so.
That's
good.
I'm all up. That's
No, I know,
I love
like,
that, and I love
I
Grant
have-
Morrison.
I have the first trade.
Please, let me borrow. I want to read.
It's really good.
Please. I would love that. Yeah.
That's really good. I need to throw Nameless at you because it's Grant Morrison and Chris Burnham, doing essentially an H.P. Lovecraft style horror comic in space.
Yeah.
That's actually about it's fucking bizarre, and you're like, what the fuck am I reading? This is a goddamn trip, and I'm really unnerved. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like what's going on? And he was like, it's really just about like, feminism and overthrowing the patriarchy.
Right.
And I'm like, what?
Hey, why not, man?
I was like, what? Where's the subtext for this, Grant? What are we doing? What?
Hey, why not? Just fucking do it.
No, it's really good though. Like, the book is really good.
Oh man.
There was a comic for the Infinite Crisis game that was a ton of fun, and I did see that trailer for Deadly Class, and I'm so fucking excited about that show.
Flip that switch.
Which is something. Oh, that was weird.
What?
Which again is something else that you would probably dig. But I really do need to get. I need to get all of the.
Oh, there it is. There's a thing over there.
The Doom Patrol stuff. I need to get.
I can push this thing. Oh, jeez.
And by I mean all the Doom Patrol stuff, I mean just like I should get all of those runs that I was just talking about.
Yeah.
In trade form because they're good.
Deadly Class.
I also really want a Planetary TV show, but we'll never get that.
You can't say that. We're getting a Watchmen sequel, so.
Want a follow-up season to Daredevil? That's my wish right now in terms of TV entertainment. You know, I don't give a fuck about the Marvel TV shows anymore, like the Marvel Netflix stuff. I don't care anymore.
I have not had the will to finish any of them, so I've been watching other things. Like I finished Channel Zero, season 1, which I wouldn't rank higher than any of the Marvel shows because that ended on such a like a wet fart. I'm like, oh, that's the ending.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know.
Because it just...
That first episode was just so much better than everything that came after it.
Which is why I didn't really want to say much when you were like, I watched the first episode, it's awesome. I'm like, yeah, first episode's fucking great, right?
Yeah, it is.
That first episode grabbed me by the fucking throat and slapped, like, it just like, was like, no, you're watching the rest of this. And you're just waiting for it to do weird, bizarre shit again, and it never does.
Yeah.
What show?
Channel Zero, season 1.
It
takes creepypasta from the internet and turns it into a TV show.
But the first one is just so. It's just there's just not a lot of things to mine there.
There's not a lot to go on. So like it barely even resembles the thing that it's calling from. You know what I mean?
Hey, look at this! I figured out the puzzle. Lighter fluid on the lighter.
I dig it. Lot of stuff coming out before it. We just got new trailers for the second season of The Gifted, and it's looking hype. I have not watched The Gifted.
Should I go in that room? I feel it's a trap.
I also keep forgetting that what the fuck is the show about Xavier's kid?
Legion.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that show exists.
I need to watch the first season. It's been on Hulu. Oh, look at
that is gross.
What a gross guy.
At least these zombies are well dressed. You know what I mean?
Should I throw a Molotov at them?
Do it. I'm excited about this.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, you missed. I mean, you got the one, but I was... Yeah, there it is.
There you go, you two. My proudest moment, I think.
Man trying to attack you. No!
He's on fire, man.
Man.
There, he dead.
I say you, he did.
Oh, there's grenades.
Do it. Do the grenade thing.
I guess I'll take grenades. What's the harm in taking grenades? What's the point of the... Oh, here we go. I'm like, is this room just grenades? He quit Superman. I don't think that's how things work.
Yeah, I think he,
His contract was up and,
And there was a scheduling conflict.
Well, his contract was up. He's like, they're done with Superman, so at least for now. So I'm gonna be Geralt from The Witcher.
I am looking forward to Sabrina, the Netflix show.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
That looks like it's gonna be fun.
I heard about that.
I'm-
I haven't looked too much into it, so I don't know anything about it.
I know it's supposed to take cues from the comic that came out. That was like a gritty, not a gritty reboot, but was like a darker take on the character.
Right.
And it originally was going to be run by the same showrunner as Riverdale, and they were going to do a backdoor pilot
I've heard wacky things about Riverdale.
and make that in the same universe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not getting that anymore.
Oh.
Because yeah, I've heard fucking bonkers shit about Riverdale, and it's
Yeah.
like, I think this might be a thing I need to watch at some point.
I have so many things to watch.
I'm in the same boat. Like I need to finish BoJack. I started My Hero Academia.
The next season starting.
I know.
This Friday.
I still need to watch Glow season 2. Like I have
excited.
so
Do
many
it.
things on my docket.
Do it.
I don't have time.
Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna handle the new BoJack because ever since the last 2 seasons, I've learned a lot more about who Paul F. Tompkins is. Because before that, I didn't. I've heard about him, and I haven't seen his stand-up. I've seen his improv though. I listened to one of his podcasts.
He's great.
I've listened to the Thrilling Adventure Hour that Amanda told me about.
I was just gonna say check out the Thrilling Adventure Hour.
I'm loving that. And now, before that, it was just Mr. Peanut Butter. But now, like, that's Paul F. Tompkins.
Without his mustache.
Yes, it's weird.
It is.
Him without his mustache is weird. But I believe Paul F. Tompkins is a treasure, and Mr. Peanut Butter is a treasure. So it fits. It still fits.
Yeah.
But now I can picture who's behind that dog person.
Yeah.
Because I knew Will Arnett from Arrested Development, but
He's arguably the best part of that show.
I
Mr. Peanut Butter?
remember.
Will Arnett in
Oh, yeah.
Arrested Development.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Jason Bateman's fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
In one of his stand-ups, he talks about being in, I think, what was that movie? Not No Country for Old Men. Came out the same year. Javier Bardem.
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. Was that it? Maybe I'm thinking of No Country for Old Men. I can't remember which one.
Javier Bardem was No Country for Old Men, but the other one, the other. big
Apparently,
movie.
Paul F. Tompkins was in that movie.
He was.
But you only see his back as he runs down the street because the scene got cut. So, you know, before the movie came out, he was telling everybody, "I'm in the movie, check it out."
Right.
And then everyone's like, "We didn't see you in it."
That's great. No, but I think him and Patrick Brewster are treasures.
We're gonna get the trailer at New York City Comic Con, and it's still showing on the same shoulder. Wow, but it's in the same universe, yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to get into. Like I said, I gotta get into Riverdale. I got so much shit I gotta watch, man. And not enough time.
See, I have a lot of stuff.
I should take the rest of my sick days.
Yeah,
I don't think my sick days carry over, so I should probably just take them at like the end of the year.
Yeah, I have a random week in October off because I I don't know why. Well, I know why because I had to choose my days. Like essentially last week of December of 2017, they're like, "All right, pick some weeks to be off. You can move them anytime."
And you're like, "I guess I'll do this."
Yeah, I guess I'll choose them, and if anything comes up, I'll move them. And I moved them once because I did the camping thing.
Yeah.
But then, nothing else has really come up that I've ever wanted to do that would require time off. So I'm just gonna take that random week in October.
I think it.
Yeah. Nothing even happened. It's not like Halloween's happening around there. I just picked the week. I closed my eyes and bam, end of the year. Why not? As the weather gets colder, I want to go into work less and less because it's like I don't want to leave these covers because it's warm under here and
fuck, I agree.
Cold out there. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to put the iron needle and set it to what was it? 815, 820.
Yeah.
It's one of those. So you know, 420 is a thing, right? You know, you're aware of this. You've heard of
yes,
this.
I'm aware.
So, like, do people get twice as high at 840?
That's a good question.
Yeah, is that how that works?
Do you know that people that were born in, I believe it's 1998? Maybe not. I totally forget whatever year it was, but they turned, they turned 18 on like 9909.
Oh man.
Or I think it was people born in 9909 or like 18 this year or something like that.
By 909.
September 9th, 2009.
Yeah, they'd be
They'd
be 9 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
They were 9. People born on 999 were 9 years old. This year, on the 9th.
Wow, they've come a long way.
Yeah.
I'm glad they survived. Yeah. I like to think that I helped them survive. I'm a big part of that.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're not doing much on a Wednesday, you want to check us out. Like I feel like I hope that helps you.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Yeah, we help them get through hard times.
Right.
The 9909ers.
Yeah. Those 9 squares.
They're 9 squares?
Yeah, man. That's what they're made of.
I wish I was 9 squares. Just a collection of flesh and bone.
Yeah, like or a bunch of carbon and.
Oh, jeez, tell me about it.
So you know how like most like things or like most organic things are they're made up of stuff.
Yeah.
So some of that's a carbon-based life form. You know what I mean?
Whoa. Carbon based.
Yeah.
Slow. Down.
Yeah. Do you know anything about plastic?
Not a thing.
Yeah, we're not made.
Tupperware is made out of it.
I thought Tupperware is made out of Tupperware.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, G-Chip, can you do me a favor? Can you Google Tupperware for me?
Did I do it? Fucking did it.
Got him.
I read a thing before,
Yep.
was distracted by conversation, remembered the thing. Boom.
Got him.
Unlock that one.
Unlocking doors via the clock.
Some would say easy.
Fuck your clock puzzle.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm not a fan of.
Why? What?
Those clock puzzles? I don't like them. I don't like them.
Why don't you like them?
I don't like them.
What did they
I am
do
glad.
to you?
I am glad that you solved them.
Oh, thank you.
Because I hate puzzles.
Oh man, I hate puzzles too. So
I'm gonna start wearing what Rebecca's wearing now to work.
do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can't stop me.
She's a member of Stars, and this is a uniform that she wears.
I heard that.
I'm gonna make her a cowboy, I think.
So from
a cowpoke.
Do it. Be that Kid Rock song. Wait, you can just hit a button and just
I can
change
switch
it
Yeah, why not?
on whim?
Yeah, well, I guess these are unlocked automatically.
Huh, she looks kind of like Julia from Tekken.
A little bit.
You know, it'd be super interesting.
What?
Because like I know like Jason Momoa is playing Aquaman, right?
I've heard that. I'm just gonna switch to normal costumes. She's a member of Stars.
Yeah, but like, so like Jason Momoa's got a movie coming out where he plays Aquaman, right?
Jason,
like
did you call him Jason Mimosa?
Maybe.
Because that is delicious.
Right? So like a lot of people like I know that casting is really polarizing because people are like, oh, that's not what Aquaman's like in the comics, and other people are like, but fuck Aquaman, like we're getting something new, and he's gonna be this cool dude, bro. Like I feel like they're trying to make him just like Thor is for the Marvel movies, like he's gonna be that guy.
But then they changed Thor to make him a cool dude, bro.
Right.
So.
But imagine if they like. Maybe he does a good job, maybe he doesn't. But let's say Jason, Mama Mamakusa.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Right, wasn't gonna play Aquaman, but was gonna play Lobo instead.
Oh. I mean, he can play both. Why not?
Because I feel like if you just threw face paint on him, like he's fucking Lobo. Like he's just Lobo already.
You could pull it off, yeah. I like it.
Like they really missed the boat on that. Like you could see him with this like fucking cigar in his mouth on the motorcycle. Like, come on.
I can see it.
Come on.
I can picture it.
We did it.
All right, I got 15 shots.
1, 2, 3. Hey!
In the back.
4, 5.
Oh, there's another guy over here.
You did not see that
There's
guy.
a lot of guys over here.
Just,
all right, let's just get the stuff and leave. Let's not use all my ammo.
I don't like them. I'll even a little bit.
Books lie scattered on the floor.
Can you not pick up there?
I can.
What are these things?
Microfilm B.
What do you do with them?
I don't know yet. You know.
Is there like a
I have to make sure all these guys are on the same side.
Is there like a microscope that like you can look at the microfilm under?
Okay, good. I have to make sure that they're all chasing. Oh, they're not. Oh, there's things over here though.
Wow, they
actually split. They conquered. They divided and conquered.
They're pretty smart for a bunch of dead guys.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
Wow!
Baited.
Holy shit! You fucked them up.
Fucking baited. All right, here we go. Here we go. Rebecca Chambers, Officer Chambers to you. And we
doesn't give a fuck about a sociopath who won't think twice about killing her.
I agree.
He's got a sweet Mountain Dew tattoo. Levin's, a famous philosopher, once said about things, is natural what we cannot completely dismantle. Is human-made what we can fully dismantle, because there's a microscopic, infinite, and natural things, and not an artificial things. Couldn't you say that there's a microscopic, infinite, and everything?
Sure.
Because you don't fucking know that. Like, seriously, right, think about this for a second.
I refuse.
We are living on a ball
That's
like we're living on a rock that's rotating at like 18,000 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
And it's just flying through space.
But how's the Wi-Fi?
It's okay.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm on board now. All right, continue the
we're
story.
we're just flying through space, right? And people are like, I don't
Yeah.
want to smoke weed, it makes me paranoid. I'm like, no, that's good, because then I get reminded. Like,
Oh god, there's these things everywhere.
the Earth, the space is infinitely expanding.
It's crazy. Earth's so crazy. I can't get enough. And I just can't get enough.
Why isn't
Oh, here we go.
Why isn't that Black Eyed Peas song our national anthem? Can you tell me?
I just can't tell you enough.
That's fair.
Let's view what this is. This is B. Look at that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F.
The screen. It's not really a bizarre pattern. That one makes sense. Can you insert the other film?
Yeah, sure. Oh, jeez.
Wow, that
I
was...
didn't juke. He teleported.
Oh, yeah, that was a weird thing.
Alright, guys. How am I doing? I'm out of caution, you know? I'm doing fine. As long as there's only 2 in this room, I can kind of lead them around, I guess.
I like it.
Without
Can you read
killing
them the Miranda rights?
They don't know Miranda. Oh, yeah, there's bullets over here. Perfect.
Oh, there's bullets? I do love bullets.
Yeah, this is what I want.
Gotta get them boulets.
Take some bullets.
Some boulets or some bolognese?
Oh, I love bolognese.
What if you had meat sauce bullets?
Mamma mia.
And then you shot deer with your meat sauce bullets. How do you feel about deer in general?
Deer, you know, take them or leave them. There's a lot of them in Jersey. Like a very, very, very large amount. Especially in the area we're in here. Wow, I thought he dropped. Ow!
That's so silly.
How am I doing? Still caution, you know?
Caution. I definitely missed the, wow, holy shit.
Yeah, in the head. Get done.
I definitely missed the sociology and philosophy classes that I took in college.
They're interesting.
They were fun.
Yeah, they're cool.
All right, all human things are made out of... can you go back and put the other slide into that thing?
I have to go get it.
Oh, you only had the one?
I left it in the main hall.
Oh,
the main hall's
I thought you took it.
just littered. No, I didn't know what I needed, so I just kind of left everything there.
Makes sense. All human things are made up of natural components, right? And if we dismantle them into natural parts, but we can't fully dismantle elements, which we pose as the most basic component like hydrogen or carbon. But we don't know if we can still see smaller and find more basic components. What?
A human can't be destroyed, it just gets changed.
Isn't that the same with everything, though?
It's true.
Because we don't really necessarily destroy everything, or can destroy anything. You know, you burn something and it's no longer... you set something on fire and it doesn't just, like, disappear.
It just
it's
changes
now ash.
forms, yeah. Okay, this is a granada launcher. I don't need that. This is ink ribbons. Don't need that. Where did I put it? It's here somewhere. Maybe put it over here. It's not here. I'll find it. I usually put everything here, at least everything important. Is this the knife or is this what I want?
It's the knife.
It's the knife, right?
Are you sure you picked it up?
Yeah, absolutely. See, there's a yellow thing over there. That, I know what that is. That's a knife and a, something else.
Right, question, do you want to find this now, or do you want to try to find this next time? It's getting late.
It is getting late. I think, let me just check out where am I...
Sure.
There's a red dot in that room, but I don't think that's it. That is the old shotgun. But I think it's that yellow dot right there. Let me just check that. If it's not that, and even if it is that, I'm going to get it and save it. Yeah.
So I do do plan on stopping at 7-Eleven on the way home. I do want to get one of those like crazy bang energy drinks that has the super creatine.
Oh, super creatine. Do it.
It's super.
It sounds incredible.
It's good times.
Yeah, this is where it is.
Ah.
I left it in here. Because I thought I need to go back here because there's a locked door in here anyways. Boy, was I right. Alright, I'm making progress. I feel like after I learned I can drop things on the ground wherever I want, I feel like it's much more manageable.
Yeah, I mean, like once you're able to do that, I feel like you're a regular Aladdin because it's a whole new world.
It is a whole new world. I mean, I'm kind of hurt, but, you know, I got some healing items.
How many healing items do you have?
I don't know. Probably not. I have a first aid kit, and that is it's first aid spray. But that's okay. You pick up these guys, ink ribbons.
I do like ink ribbons.
I kind of half-watched a speedrun of this game, and they were very lackadaisical with their items, just kind of throwing them everywhere.
I mean, as long as you don't really need them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's what's in there. The hook shot is in there.
Do you need the hook shot for anything?
I don't know. It's in the original room where the train crashed.
Oh.
Yeah. I can go back and get it if I need it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's
so anything that's in the train, you can come get?
Yeah.
So if you go out and you could just like grab all the items then and just like leave them in this hallway.
If I wanted to.
That's kind of fantastic. You can just leave trash everywhere.
Yeah, I leave it. This hallway seems pretty clear. Like this is the point of no monsters here.
I don't know, man. That giant painting is terrifying. Can you throw a Molotov cocktail at that painting? Is that painting gonna burn?
I have.
You know?
I think so. I do like being in two places. If I were more strategic with my characters, I could get this done a lot faster, you know?
Probably, but I mean...
Which is why the speedrun of this game is probably pretty interesting. I should probably full watch it instead of half watch it.
Instead of just skimming through it.
Yeah. I usually have it, like games done
background?
quick or whatever. Yeah, it's on the background. I'm doing other things.
Oh, you know what's funny? Well, one of my coworkers had one of the Dota majors on his third monitor.
Yeah.
While he was doing work. But it was in shot of when like someone would walk in. That's the first thing they saw if they looked over on his monitor. Because like, he was working on the middle one, and then the left one had like all the other shit that he needed. And the third one, because like his desk is here when you walk into the room.
Yeah.
So like looking to the right, you just see fucking Dota.
It's like, what are you doing, man?
Exactly, and the CEO walked in.
Yeah.
It was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm doing work. He goes, what's this? He's like, you watching video games? He goes, oh, well, I just like, he's like, I just have this on in the background. Like, he's like, I am actually working and stuff. He's like, I'm just kind of glancing at it every once in a while. He's like, turn this the fuck off. What are you doing? Like, get back to work. Like,
yeah.
No, but he actually put it like that.
It's fucking silly.
He wasn't like actually mad at him, but was like, come on, dude.
It's like, yeah, this is a place of work. Like, know your limits.
It was silly though, because he's like, fucking turn this off. Like, what are you doing? I was like, he cursed at you.
Hey. Hey. Well, I'm pretty much done. I just saved
yeah.
I just wanna,
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Just like I tell its story. It's funny.
I do like
I
that
laughed
story.
about it.
Do I want to go here? No, I think it's here. Yeah. This is a preview for next week.
Ooh.
I'm just doing it so I remember to do it.
Right. So we open up the blood door. But yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight.
Oh wait, maybe this.
We got to talk about things.
Oh, I love it. Thanks.
And socialism and Marxism and Groucho Marxism.
I love Groucho Marxism. Oh wait, maybe I do want to go there.
That's fantastic. Can I will pry and be a terrible human being and ask what your original budget was.
Oh man, that's a hard ask.
Because that's kind of like, that's what happened to us when we went up to Seattle. I was just like, we're going to pay for what we're going to pay for the tickets and the hotel, and whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, it's a vacation. I mean, you do want to budget yourself.
Right. Yeah, we didn't go crazy. It wasn't like every shop we walked into, I bought something.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's enjoy yourself.
Exactly,
it's a vacation.
exactly. But like, we came back and I was like, wow, I spent like fucking nothing out here.
That's cool.
Like I expected to I expected to be out like $3 grand and wasn't even close.
Nice. Nice.
I was like, nice.
Nice.
This is a knife.
Nice. I see. Now I remember to do this. I remember to look at the book, examine it. There's obviously something in it. Obviously. Yes.
Bam.
See, that's for the statue.
Oh, and you put the wings on the angel statue. He's my angel. My big, beautiful, blonde guardian angel.
What is that from?
Venture Brothers. Brock Sampson gets shot up with enough tranquilizers to put down a giant elephant.
Yeah.
And that's awesome, JJ. Yeah, he gets shot up with enough tranquilizers to put down an elephant.
Oh yes.
And he's still because the whole time they're shooting at this the whole time that the Monarch henchmen are shooting at him with their trank guns.
Yeah.
He's holding a trainee by the throat.
I think I do. This
like
is
he's
early.
got,
This is early on, right?
First episode.
Yeah, first episode.
He's choking him out and he's running with him.
Yeah.
So that they shoot him up enough, and all it does is knock him it knocks him unconscious.
Yeah.
But Dr. Venture wakes up in a bathtub, with a note strapped to his chest that just says, took kidney, see doctor.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Or hospital now or something.
Yeah.
And he's just 1, 2. Oh no. He realizes they're both gone.
Yeah.
So he hooks himself up to help her to filter out his kidneys, or do what kidneys are supposed to do.
Yeah.
And he finds out that Brock's been shot with a billion tranquilizers, and the Monarch henchmen buried him because they thought they killed him. So he's downing a bottle of tequila out in the middle of the desert, just shirtless, attached to his robot. He's going, "You don't understand, Helper. He was my angel, my big, blonde, beautiful guardian angel. This is my fault. I killed him." And Brock just busts out and
yeah, out of his grave.
Yeah, with the hand that's still clutching the dead guy.
Yeah.
Because they buried him with him because he wouldn't let go.
Yeah. Well, alright, I know what to do for next time. Do that, and then get the microfilm and figure out a thing, and then I'll be lost.
Yeah, it's good.
It'll be great.
I mean, if you haven't watched Venture Brothers, do it. I've been I caught up last night. Show's so good.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I'm very far behind on that.
Everybody is, because everybody forgot it existed.
Exactly.
Expect to spend 400 to 500 on food and stuff over the rest of the show, so I have plenty of food. Yeah, that's always expect to to spend.
Remember
more.
how Tim and I talk about our friend Oofmatic?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh my god.
He's wearing a flat Earth shirt and a hat that says "Make Earth Flat Again."
That's good. I do like how he has a white shirt and what appears to be black electrical tape on his shirt.
It's not.
That's definitely black. That is a homemade shirt.
He definitely did a print screen of that himself.
Yeah.
Or screen printed it himself.
No,
fuck it.
He put tape on a shirt.
No.
He put tape on his shirt.
He fucking print screened it. He definitely had a picture of it, hit print screen, and then just pasted that picture to his shirt. That shirt looks like absolute garbage. Garbo shirt. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking us out.
Absolutely. We
I had a lot of fun.
I did have a lot of fun, I'm learning the
stuff
ins and the outs of this game.
Yeah.
That's a two-way street, man.
Oh, I love two-way streets.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
not a fan of one-ways.
why not? The city has a lot of one-ways.
Yeah, but then if you need to turn right and you can't.
Oh shit,
It's
you're
fucking
right.
terrible because you gotta go all the way around. Nobody wants to do
Only
that.
the next street.
Come on. That's too far.
Yeah, you're right.
It's too far.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, what do you know? Something's on top of the picture. The seats.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody. We'll be back next week. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna set some zombies on fire.
I agree. Look at this. I'm reading all this.
Oh, look at you reading. You're speed reading.
Ah,
Look at
yeah.
that. Look at that thing.
Got the microfilm, baby.
Got it.
I fucking knew it.
I'm excited for you to do this again, actually.
I know. Well, you see, I'm gonna do it again,
Even
and it's gonna be
faster.
fucking cool, man. Because I'm gonna do it so much faster.
I'm so excited. You have no
It's
idea.
gonna be a speed run.
Yeah, man.
A run made for speed.
Ooh, you're a regular Wally West.
Hey, thanks, man.
Or
I
Sonic
do go.
the Hedgehog.
I gotta go fast and eat some chili dogs.
Or a Barry Allen, or a
No.
Bart Allen. Hell, you are.
I'm not
You're
any
even
of the Allens.
you're even a regular Jay Garrick.
No.
No?
No.
You're just a Sonic.
Yeah, I'm just Sonic.
Oh.
Because I like eating chili dogs, and I have a friend named Tails.
I don't think I've ever had a chili dog. I've had a corn dog
What?
once.
You haven't had a chili dog?
No, I've had corn dogs though, because they're the ones on the stick, right?
Yes, those are the ones on the stick,
Yeah, they're
covered
not-
in
they're
covered in bread.
They're not
or
bad.
cornbread.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they aren't.
I
bad.
wasn't mad at that.
I mean, I've had a very bad corn dog, and that made me sad. But that's a story for another time.
That's fair. Before I go, you know what I'm really in the mood for?
Tell me, and don't say milkshake.
I'm not. I wasn't gonna. Oh, imagine if I did.
Oh God, that Jay would have to.
We actually
If,
went.
if you said, I would hope Jay had his finger on the stop streaming button.
So we actually would have. We would have gone the entire. We would have gone the entire thing if you didn't say it.
I know. I had to pull the trigger.
I was gonna say
Kaboom.
cherry limeade.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, I was gonna switch it up on you.
Why don't you just say Orange Julius? For me.
I've never had. No, have I had an orange? I've had an orange Julius.
Right? Yeah.
And mostly because that was an option.
Right. I had a friend named Julius, and he gave me an orange, so I count that. Thanks for the orange, Julius.
I totally went somewhere, and orange Julius was a thing on the menu, and I was like, I gotta get it.
You gotta, yeah.
It was tasty.
It was good.
You ever see the episode of Pete and Pete where they had a Oh, it was I think they were calling it an orange Lazarus,
Maybe.
and that was like the secret weapon for the baseball, like the kids' baseball team.
Right.
And really, it was just because all these kids were hopped up on sugar, that they were just amazing at baseball now.
Right. Like, I love the logic of that.
But
show.
like
It's
by the time they
fantastic.
got to the end, like they got to the finals, and like what the tournament was. How's it going, Mara Lima?
Hey, we're just wrapping up.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
Unfortunately. I hate
Yeah.
to do that to you.
But you get to hear my fun story about Pete and Pete and the Orange Lazarus.
Yeah.
That yeah. So by the time they got to the finals, they sugar crashed.
And everyone just fell asleep.
Well, they were like nobody had any energy and nobody wanted to play anymore. So like I think little Pete was tasked to get everybody.
Is this the
Orange Lazarus.
episode when they were trying to beat the Guinness record for longest game of tag, and it was like 6 days they needed to stay awake?
No. This was they were on like the Little League baseball team.
Because I remember there was an episode with that.
That show was ahead of its time, man.
That show had so many things of records they were trying to beat. I remember there was an episode where they were on a road trip.
Okay.
And
they kept having to pull over because the mom had a tiny ladder.
That and they saw someone on the road, like their license, the father's license plate on their car, on their station wagon, it was like King of Rod because he couldn't get King of Road because it was taken.
Thank you for the follow. Who is that?
Moro Lima.
Oh,
Hey,
thanks for
Mauro
following
Lima.
us.
Hey,
So on the road they randomly see the guy who has the King of Road license plate.
I remember that.
So then they start having a luggage stack off while they're driving.
I remember this.
And whoever can get the stack larger
Gets
would
the
win.
license plate?
Gets the
Yeah.
license
I do
plate.
remember this
I
episode.
remember this. This show, man.
So it's
I was
such
emotionally
a
like
beautiful childlike logic to that
I
show.
was emotionally torn up when fucking Artie left. Like, because he leaves after season 1, right?
I don't
Season 2.
remember, honestly.
I don't remember.
That
either.
fuck-
I haven't seen that show in,
That
what was it, 20 years?
Fucked me up.
been a
That
while.
fucked me up as a kid.
Shit,
When did
dude.
that show come out? 1992.
Yeah.
Wow.
So more than 20 years.
I was
Yeah.
4 years old. That show, that fucked me up as a kid, man. Artie was the strongest man in the world.
In the world, yeah.
In the world.
In the world.
And he fucking was, because he comes back later, and you're just like, how the fuck did you lift that goalpost, you weird striped sweater-wearing man? He's great.
All right. Anyways.
I'm just figuring out what to do.
Yes.
Don't mind me.
Somebody, you know what? I went to Dairy Queen and got an Orange Julius. That's what it was. That's what it was. It was Dairy Queen, and I couldn't say no at that point because I was already there.
And it's an Orange Julius.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a fucking Orange Julius, man.
Shit, dude.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for the stream.
I guess, like.
Unless you guys want to keep on talking.
No, I mean, I should probably go get myself that.
Well,
chocolate.
while Hacker keeps on playing the game in
I
this
know,
tiny corner of the screen.
I know. Look at this. I'm learning the game. A B C D E F. Answer.
Oh, you did it.
Nope, that's wrong.
Hey, everybody.
Oh well, I got the puzzle wrong, so
It'll be
I
sweet.
might as
It'll
well.
be the best.
Hey, what?
Yeah, you got this.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you for getting it.
Hey, man. Let's try it again.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Oh, I need both people.